He's the starting quarterback here for the Steelers going into his third season, at the end of his third season here in NBL season 43. But this is a big game for the Jets, must-win game here at home. If they do win, they pretty much clinch that 5 spot, as they do have the tiebreaker over the Tennessee Titans.
3rd and 5, Frank Sweet looking right up the seam to who else but the Hodgemeister. Unfortunately, that's a common sight for Frank Sweet. He overthrew that bad boy, and the Pittsburgh Steelers be forced to punt it away. Bomber, for those people just joining us for the first time, let people know what's going on, what the NBL is, and how we're a little different than everything else you see here on in Madden Twitch land.
Yeah, the NBL is focused primarily on the CFM mode here of Madden 20, of all Maddens actually, dating back to Madden 25. We're a 32-user full immersion league. You can find us at Bomber League, at NBL Network on Twitter. If you're interested in joining the NBL, put Command Join in the chat or Command NBL. Give you some information about who was the previous champion, what our mission statement is, and what we're actually trying to accomplish here as a community here on this connected franchise mode. But yeah, 32 users. We play about 7-8 seasons a cycle, usually 7. We might actually get 8 this cycle because we've been rocking and rolling, but we do it every single season, restart on a new Madden, so no restarts during the middle of a cycle, so it's a pretty fun experience.
First chance to see the New York Jets in action on offense. It's Sam Darnold trying to find Robbie Anderson over the middle. Big hit. Safety coming down and making that play. The New York Jets, they are in the 5 seed right now, sitting at 9-5, but there's a log jam for the wild card. The Titans, also at 9-5, are in at the 6th slot. The LA Chargers, who we're going to see later tonight, in about 20 minutes' time, they're going to be kicking off. They're at 8-6, a must-win game upcoming for the LA Chargers. And the Cincinnati Bengals at 8-7. There's just no hope for Brad. 3rd down and 10 for Bananas and the New York Jets. Sam Darnold, play action pass. Waiting, looking, he looks over the middle for Watson.
That's what I deal with.
The user was there.
That's what I deal with in squads all the time. I mean, just terrible user play there. You see the dig, and here's my problem, OSU. So he sees the dig happen, right? And he's only about a step off, right? At what point after the dig does he end up pulling away from him so much with the corner on a tight end? I just don't understand how he continued to get separation there. Just bad user play by Porter, but I deal with it on a constant basis on Mud Squads. You're going to hear that quite frequently tonight because we had a pretty bad night last night. Not a good one.
That's brutal. For those of you in the chat, yeah, keep us posted on what's going on over on EA's. They got 21,000 over there, so you got to think a couple are going to stop in, right? You'd hope so. So we got a 2nd and 14 upcoming here in game number 1. Let's give you the rundown of the other games that are going to be going on at about 7:20, 7:25 Eastern time. We got the Seahawks taking on the Chargers. 8 o'clock Eastern time, the Titans taking on the Colts. And at 8:25, we got the Packers taking on the Bears. All games involving playoff hunts. And that's what's great. I was looking at the standings as Darnold on 2nd and 14. He's facing some pressure. He's going to sit right down. Down goes Darnold. As TJ Watt comes off the edge. I was looking at the standings, Bomber, and I think I saw half the divisions, the lead is at a game or less. It is a tight battle for these divisions and those final playoff spots.
Yeah, all NFC divisions are still up for grabs outside of the NFC West. I believe the Seattle Seahawks have clinched it at 11-3. Or, yeah, because they got the tiebreaker on Arizona as well. But really important game coming up, Packers-Bears. Oh, nice toss right there, Hardman. Terrible user, terrible tackling. We saw it last night on Squads. Well, you didn't see it, but I saw it, and I'm seeing it again today. And it's really starting to upset me, Nick. It's getting underneath my skin. So he does a terrible job clicking on, does a terrible job tackling, but he's always the first to click on to the nearest guy. He jumps the line. And that's going to do it for my Squads rant. But, yeah, pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. But Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, both at 9-5. The only difference is Packers currently sitting at the 3 spot, and the Bears out the playoffs. So the winner tonight could propel themselves into that final spot, into the 3 seed and be the division winner, be a strong 3 seed, and the other one might be out the playoffs. So that could be a really crazy game tonight. Bears-Packers, looking forward to that as the main event.
Going to be a lot of great action. We do have a couple giveaways to do tonight. 2 winners' choice. That's right. You get to pick what you want. We'll be drawing those from the chat throughout the night, and then a dump truck at the very end of the stream, which is 2 winners' choice and 10,000 in training. Pass over the middle. Dangerous throws. Appreciate everybody hitting that follow button. I'll try to read them out as they come in, but sometimes.
All right, so explain the winner's choice for me. Yeah, you get any card you want?
That's what I've been told.
Wow, so like any NFL 100 card?
Yeah.
Wow. And you get 10K training?
With the winner's choice, you get the power-ups to fully power them up, and with the dump truck, you get 10K training.
Oh, gotcha.
Power-ups, I believe.
Wow, that's a pretty good giveaway tonight.
3rd down and 11 for the New York Jets and Bananas. Sam Darnold's been at the helm since we started this cycle. He's going to drop back to pass. He'll look over the middle. Look for the tight end. Should have been picked off. It is picked off. That is P.J. Rogers with a pick. We're going the other way. Leave it to Bananas to throw up just chuck and pray.
That was terrible. You know, the crazy part about that throw with Sam Darnold is he actually steps into it, steps up in the pocket. It's almost as if he thought he was throwing to a wide open guy. There was 4 Steelers jerseys in the vicinity. Ball gets tipped up, tip drill time, and the man P.J. Rogers, one of the top picks in the NBL Season 41 rookie draft, comes away with a nice little tip drill INT, and Pittsburgh might be able to get back in this game.
So, it's a big shout out to N-Train hitting that sub button. 21 months for the train. Appreciate it. We got lots going on.
He prefers Night Train. He doesn't like any abbreviations, even though his name is actually N Train. He does prefer to be called Night Train. We once asked him, Train, is it cool if we just call you Train? He's like, no, Night Train. Your gamer tag isn't even Night Train. It's just N Train. Yeah, that's how he prefers it to be said aloud. So here we are.
Throw over the top of the linebacker. That's Juju Smith-Schuster. He's had an interesting career this cycle as we hit the end of one. It is scoreless. Juju's a guy, Bomber, that I think everybody expected to be sort of a dominating force in Pittsburgh, but it's been more Tamuch and Hodges than anything because Porter loves forcing it to that tight end.
Yeah, this is the first time that you've seen Juju actually get double-digit touchdowns. He's got 10 going into this game. This is actually his second best year statistically as far as yards. His fourth best year, receptions. Still got 2 games left, though. He's sitting at 61 catches, 1155, and 10 touchdowns. His highest touchdown before that was 8, and then the following other years was 7 and 6. So, yeah, it's been kind of the tight end show where he spent his entire cycle trying to get this tight end up, and by the time he gets him up to where he likes him, doesn't really use him as much anymore.
Second is short. Frank Sweet dropping back to pass.
Oh, my God.
Looking left side. Why not throw it to Hitchcock? Wait, he's not on your team. We're going the other way. Bananas with the pick. A little swerve. And you can wave goodbye to Hitchcock. It's like the end of the Birds. Absolutely terrifying for Porter. Frank Sweet throwing touchdowns to the wrong team.
Yeah, the crazy part about that is he has a drag, and I believe it's a little dig open, and then there's a corner on the same side. So kind of a tight flood concept there, tight field because he's inside the 30, but he had 2 guys open there, and the drag was insanely open. OSU, all he has to do is just toss it underneath. He's probably going to pick up 6 or 7, but instead he believes he was open there on that corner route. It kind of reminds me of when we play squads and he tells me that he's open and I throw it and it's intercepted, and it's because he's not really open, and that's the blind vision you get there with the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback user.
And then you yell at him, and he gives you the chill.
Then he tells me to shut. Yeah, he's like, chill. I was like, dude, by the time the ball got there was 4 guys around there. Just because you're open for a split second, I can't teleport the ball right into your chest. It's going to have to get there via my arm, in the air, and into your arms. And there's just not enough space or separation at that point. But we might see it a couple more times today.
Shout out to Isolated with the 24 months. Says Frank Sweet on 1st and 10. Throws it into tight coverage. And Juju just could not get free. While we have a second, look at how our Bleacher Report team sees these first 7 o'clock hour games going here on the NBL Live. Everyone going the New York Jets. No faith in Porter on the flip side. Almost everybody taking the Seattle Seahawks. Brad, the lone selection for the Chargers. But there is no faith in Porter, and so far Porter is proving him right, as it's going to be Carmen down to the 46-yard line. Give him 21 on the play. Frank Sweet, Bomber, was a reach when he took him in the first round. There have been a lot of questions about him, and so far those questions have not been answered.
And who are we talking about right there? I'm sorry, I got a message from Dark Bro. Yeah, it's been more Frank Sauer. I mean, you're talking about a guy, at the time, everybody knew that he wasn't really the answer. They went ahead and selected him 15th overall in the first round. There was still a wide receiver on the board he could have went with. This was 2 seasons ago, NBL season 41. So Frank Sweet, in his 3rd year right now with a 97.7 QBR, the best he's posted, 27 touchdowns, 23 picks, now 24 picks after that last one he threw, but he just hasn't been very consistent for this team. Oh, big-time hit coming up for the Jets.
Ball's out, and it's picked up by who else but C.J. Mosley with the fumble recovery, looking like a bakery out here with all the turnovers that Porter's putting on the ground.
And it kind of reminds me of, you're not going to be able to guess this one right here, though. Nick, it kind of reminds me of squats when you play with Porter. He just kind of runs straight standing up, and just allows hit sticks to happen because he doesn't do any juke move, doesn't put his hand out, no stiff arm, nothing, just runs right into the big hitter part of the defense and takes the big lumber hit, and the ball pops out. Not surprising if you are playing squads with Porter. You've seen this multiple times.
Wrestling Page said, this is my first time watching this one, even downloading Twitch. So happy to join us. Appreciate everybody in the chat just hanging out with us. We know there's so much going on tonight. We appreciate you guys being with us on the NBL Network. We're going to do our first giveaway about sometime between 7:30 and 7:40 as we get the second set of games going. 2nd and 10 for Sam Darnold. He drops back to pass. Looks right over the middle. That is Smith with the catch. Takes a hit, but he'll pick up a first down to the 37-yard line. Not the smoothest of starts for the New York Jets, but they have a 7-0 lead in their drive.
Yeah, honestly, you're looking at a 9-5 team versus a 5-9 team, and what's the difference between these two teams? It's just turnovers. Pittsburgh had opportunities to already put points on the board twice. They've turned the ball over multiple times in this game, and that's what's going to hurt them, and that's what's been hurting them throughout this entire cycle.
It's Harmon Bentley taking the carry. Harmon Bentley is a guy that had such a breakout rookie year. Struggling a little bit here against the Steelers, only 4 yards on 5 carries, but this guy's a true talent.
Yeah, he's the man. I am a big fan of Harmon Bentley. This guy is a next-level halfback superstar. He was drafted in the 3rd round, 20th pick in NBL season 42, I believe. Last season, he was a rookie. He's averaging 7.8 yards per carry, averaged 5.7 last year. Did have 20 touchdowns last season. This season, only 14. But he's coming off monstrous 3 of his last 4 games, 199 yards, 131 yards, 191 yards. This guy has been straight up balling 20-plus carries. He's done it 8 times in the last 3 of the last 4 games.
Hand off to Bentley, takes it in the backfield, balls out. It's on the ground, but picked up. What an agile play by one of the offensive linemen to pounce on that one. T-Jack's in the chat saying, Porter choking on the big stage. Bomber, can you choke if no one expected you to win?
Yeah, I don't know if that's correct terminology. I think Porter's just being Porter on the big stage. There's no real choking involved. Choking would probably be, I don't know, maybe it'd be related to his internet going out. That's probably the only way he can choke at this point.
100%.
Because his internet's pretty crystal clear. It's been a phenomenal
I've been in that apartment. They need strong internet because all those guys are gaming.
Oh, yeah.
2nd down and 9 for Sam Darnold. 4-man rush from the Pittsburgh Steelers is Darnold looking right down the middle. Oh, there's a lurk. How about T-Ports with a little lurk? Devin Bush with the pick, and we're going back the other way. There's so many turnovers to kick off NBL Live, broadcast 322.
Yeah, nice click on by Porter right there. I would think he maybe got that from me in squads because I haven't seen that playing squads with him very much. Not much click on picks, but right there, that was a phenomenal job. I got to give credit where credit is due. And that was a nice click-on pick there for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I think he's looking for the post here on 1st and 10. Nope, he goes right to the flat to Timuchin, who breaks a tackle, and there he goes. Inside the 35, down to the 40. Troy Apke makes the tackle at the 40-yard line. Now, Bomber, the NBL, unique because we do have a lot of rules, and it provides for a different sort of game, so you're not going to see some of the things you see in the competitive circuit.
Yeah, you're not going to see the same play on offense called more than once. You only get to call an offensive play based upon by name and name only. You can only run it once a game. So you're going to see a little bit of a deeper dive into these playbooks, and you're going to see maybe a broader stroke of this game as opposed to the competitive mode in which you're doing, you're running what best fits your team, and you're running it down your opponent's throat. This one is going to be a little more, I don't want to say a little bit more strategic because that's probably not the right term, but it's going to just be a little broader of a gameplay that you're going to see here.
2nd and 5 for Frank Sweet. He'll look underneath to Mike Gesicki, the former Penn State Nittany Lion. Defensively, biggest difference you'll notice is there's no roaming about when you're in zone coverage. You got to stay in your zone. So it is just a different look. Doesn't mean any one way is right or wrong. Just how we play here in the NBL. His little angle route underneath to Atkins, and there he goes. He may be gone. 15, 10, 5. Wave goodbye. The Z-Star angle route. Perfect call against the cover 0 hero.
Right there, just a nice little runs post. He's probably looking for the corner on the left side, checks out of it quick because he sees it's the cover 0 hero, goes right back to Atkins, who essentially is unguarded. I don't think anybody even picked him up. He looked back as maybe the defense thought he was going to end up being a blocker or he wasn't going to really be able to get out of the backfield. He does a great job finding himself a little angle route wide open, spinning and winning to the house. I like what I see so far from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I've seen that spin move work effectively. Brings me back to last Madden. The spin move just not big in this game. They definitely.
I think he's got spin cycle.
He must. He's got.
Yeah, he does. 100%. Because there's no way it looks like that, right?
All right, iRecord, because let's not be besmirching the name of Braxton Miller. Thank you very much. Who you guys got tonight, by the way? I know some people were talking about it in the chat in that national championship game. I think there are a lot of people taking LSU.
Clemson, baby. I'm going Clemson, the underdog.
Weird to be an underdog when you've won 29 in a row. Bentley
Yeah,
will
but,
keep it on the
but what's the
Wildcat.
spread on the game? Let's see.
I believe it was 9.5 last I looked.
What's the spread on the Clemson game?
Ask it Siri. Let's see what Siri says.
Oh, God. This isn't good.
Basketball. That's not good. Going straight to basketball.
You are favored to defeat Clemson by 4.5 points.
Wow, and you said it was up to 9, and it dropped, huh? A lot of money
Where's
been
it
put
now?
back on. It's at 4.5.
Okay, so I think it might have been the NFL
It opened
games
up-
at 9. I think it opened at 5.5 and dropped to 4.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I was also
So
looking
people,
at the
so a lot of
playoff
money
games
been
this
put
week.
on Clemson. Then. Yeah,
I think Clemson. I
push
mean,
it down a point.
It's not a bad. It's not a bad bet. 7-7 as we've hit the second half. We got our second game kicking off.
Something
soon.
about them, man. They kind of remind me of the Seahawks in the NFL. They can just kind of hang around, and then they got that clutch ability in the second half. We even saw it when they had Deshaun Watson there. I really fell in love with this team. Plus, JB's a big Clemson guy, and if I just talk Clemson with him, it gets him really excited. So I like to see people get hyped up. And then I was just like, man, I kind of like Clemson now. The way I've been gassing them up in these DMs with JB, and here we are.
I'm gonna do a giveaway relatively soon because, since EA's running their thing right now, we don't have a ton of people in here for Madden Live, and so for you guys who tuned in, you guys are gonna get a real good chance to win one of these giveaways. Only rules to win a giveaway. Excuse me, you just got to be following the channel. That's the hard button. You don't need to subscribe, just follow the channel. And you got to be active in the chat. I'm going to get everybody active right now. Let me know who you got winning tonight. Put a 1 in the chat. If you got the Tigers, put a 2 in the chat. If you got the Tigers, joke's on you. 1 for LSU, 2 for Clemson. Appreciate everybody hitting that follow button now as well. But I'm going to try to give you guys a good chance to win one of these early. Before any hosts or anything come in, if we get them. Who knows? Just good to be back on NBL Live. It has been quite some time. Our last NBL Live as Harmon Bentley takes the toss. When was our last NBL Live? Pre-Christmas?
Super Bowl. It was a Super Bowl NBL Live broadcast 321. It's live on YouTube.com/Madden Bomber League. Yeah, it's pre-Christmas. Super Bowl 42. You remember who was in that game?
It would have been the Baltimore Ravens and whoever they beat.
Ooh, the Carolina Panthers. I didn't
yeah,
remember.
JB.
I actually forgot about it.
Yeah, JB tried to go back-to-back, and then Z-Star went, no! Guys, also let me know how it sounds. I had to change some audio settings and update some. I had my whole graphics card go down before Friday Night Football last week. It was a lot of fun. So let
What'd
me
you
know.
do?
I literally had to uninstall the drivers and reinstall the drivers and restart my computer about 4 times just to get it to not suck. But
That's
in that time, the audio driver was messing up, so I had to reset that. It's been fun. Computers are awesome.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Nick. I didn't know it was this much of a journey getting this thing. I thought when I buy this, it was going to play perfectly, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it forever. I mean, it really is a pain in the butt sometimes, and it just really makes no sense. And oh man, I don't know. We've already had this conversation though, but
Just, it is what it is, man.
and it's not like we do a ton on here. We just do this, pretty much, right?
Yup. We're not even using capture cards and things like that.
Yeah.
We're just restreaming. But what can you do? First down and 10 for the New York Jets, tied at 7 off the touchdown just before the half by the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was a big play in this game. Harmon Bentley takes the carry. Man, Bananas was talking a big game in chat about how he won a Super Bowl in front of this crowd, and I'm just saying, he don't look like no Super Bowl winner.
No, he looks a guy limping into the playoffs, maybe a little wounded duck right now, just not looking particularly great. Now how you want to look. Week 16, Nick, how you want to look going into the playoffs?
You
Strong,
want to
right?
be going in hot.
Yeah.
It's like the NCAA tournament. You want to be I don't care how many games you win in December, Ohio State. I want you winning in March.
Yeah.
By the way, this New York Jets team, just an odd spread offensively in terms of rankings. 26th passing offense in the league. That is not a banana way to go.
No, and we've seen a huge dip in Mecole Hardman, a guy they traded for, gave a first-round pick to the Kansas City Chiefs, as they're going to pick up that first down, finding Robbie Anderson over the middle of the field. But you look at Mecole Hardman, he's only got 506 yards. There's 2 games left and 4 touchdowns. Let me give you a little insight. The last 2 seasons with the New York Jets, 1358, 16 touchdowns, 1157, 10 touchdowns. This year, 506, 4 touchdowns. offense is really struggling in the passing game.
And down goes Darnold as Dante Fowler gets in the backfield. I'm going to draw our first giveaway winner in 2 minutes. So if you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you do so you can win that giveaway. It's a winner's choice plus the power up. So I will be whispering on Twitch. We'll draw that in chat. But while there are only 129 of you, you might as well get a good chance at winning one of these giveaways. It's on 2nd and 18. Darnold outside of the pocket. Good coverage underneath. Follows the playmaker. Throws it into triple coverage. And why not? Picked off by Bellamy. Bananas looking like that fruit's gone rotten as Pittsburgh going the other way.
Yeah, we usually talk about Frank Sweet, the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, being Frank Sour, but Bananas looking like a rotten fruit right now. That was a terrible pass, and maybe it's just contagious. You play a guy like Porter, you start thinking, well, if he can throw it into triple coverage or he's willing to do it, maybe I'm willing to do it as well, and that was just a terrible read.
Up the seam. Oh, how good is the former Bucky Hodges.
Now, they call him Sticky in the NBL. It's got to be something with the gloves, right? How does he hang on to that ball? Takes a big-time hit from the hard-hitting secondary of the New York Jets, and now they're raging. Here comes the cover zero hero.
First down and 10. Back goes Sweet. Blitz picked up nicely. Oh, I thought he had RB, but he's going to throw it to his safety blanket to Mooch and Hodges, spinning off tackles. I'm going to roll that winner. The winner is PD74. Congratulations. I'm going to be messaging you right here on Twitch, so check your whispers. We'll have 5 minutes to claim your prize. I'm going to do that right now. All right, 3rd and short for Frank Sweet and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right behind the user, it's Juju, looking like Juke going down to the 14-yard line. Porter's feeling confident now.
You want to know what that is, Nick? 100%. Bananas is like, no way he's throwing to this guy. It's one of those things I relate it to basketball. That's all I can really relate it to is when you're sitting in the passing lane and you're thinking, no way that guy's about to pass the ball right there, to the guy you're guarding because you're right on the line of the ball. He does it anyways, and you kind of just don't move. And you're like, wait, what? Huh?
Hold on. Wait, what?
And that's... Yeah, Bananas was like, no way. All right, like Bananas' eyes were probably looking deep down the field, who he was going to click onto, because he didn't think, no way, he's going to throw that right in front of his face. But little does you know, Frank Sour is willing to take the chances.
Oh, power I formation. Oh, it's a quick drop. He's passing out of it, but nobody open. And now Sweet showing off the wheels and taking a hit for some reason. 4's up in the chat. Right into the 4th quarter. DB91991 says, watching from the UK. It's 12:30 a.m. here. Enjoying the stream. Appreciate you tuning in. Why are you taking hits with Frank Sweet?
Yeah, it looked like he was actually trying to pass that as well. Did you see the animation as he was getting hit? It looked like he was ready to launch that ball way past the line of scrimmage. See if they can pick up this first down. It's goal line defense versus I formation.
3rd down and 1. Little smash mouth football. Can the Pittsburgh Steelers O-line hold up? Everybody coming, and down goes Atkins in the backfield. Sometimes you can just line it up and run it. Sometimes, Bomber, it might have been better to try anything else on 3rd down.
Yeah, I'd like to see a toss outside maybe if you're going to do that. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, it's the fake
Oh, no.
Andy
Porter.
Dalton. He's got a man. It hurts me inside when the fake field goal works. The big O-lineman making the catch, but Josh Hill can't do it.
Hey, shout out to my man Porter. Yeah. That's what we do when we make a big play in squads. So usually I'm the one doing it. He's not. But that fake field goal, I guarantee he got that from us. That's all we do in squads. And it works fairly well if somebody's in field goal block, so you got to be a little conscious of that if you're the user, and that's a gutsy play. I mean, you got a 5-9 team taking on a 9-5 team. You're trying to play spoiler against these New York Jets. What better way to do it than a fake field goal?
PD74, make sure you just respond on Twitch. I know you're probably looking through the cards, which one you want, but make sure you respond to your whisper because you won that winner's choice giveaway, our first one of the night. So happy to have you guys along with us. Nick Mazesco, Bomber with you. Our other game has kicked off. I'll be getting to that once we finish the giveaway stuff. So the Chargers in action as the handoff to Harmon Bentley. Chargers taking on the Seahawks. The West Coast battle. It's got until 7:34 to respond, and then we gotta put the re-rolls in the chat and try it one more time. PD74, make sure you do respond. First down and 10. Darnold dropping back. Pressure from both sides. How about another pick? Bananas, what you doing? You're making Porter look like Bomber out here.
Yeah, look at this. Porter does gets an interception, spamming Y so much he goes into a box jump, then panics after he gets the interception, goes into a spin with Sean Davis. How is Pittsburgh going to blow this? Because we know it's coming, right? There's no way he holds on to this 14-7 lead.
Big shout out to K-Mac, my man. One of the best Madden streamers. Check him out, KMac703 on Twitch. Check him out on YouTube. Hitting us with that host 600 with him. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much for the love. Second out at 6 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Is Frank Sweets under center. Porter with a fourth quarter lead. Hands it to Atkins outside, and Adams makes the tackle. Nowhere to go. Sets up a big third down, and you know what Porter's looking to do, Bomber? He's looking to turn this bad boy over.
Yeah, here comes incoming interception here on 3rd and 5. I like to run it. Look at that 3-man front. I understand he got 6 in the box. I would have came out spread and handed it off, took the yards, and kicked the field goal. If I'm Porter, can't take a sack here, though.
Timeout taken. Appreciate all the follows. That's going to be Pittsburgh taking a timeout. We do have another game going on right now. We'll get to that one in just a moment time. And Petey's not going to want to have to give this one up because I'm re-rolling in about a minute's time, and there are more people in here. So, Petey, check your whispers. 3rd down and 5. Sweet under center, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right side, 1 over to the left side. He's got Atkins in the backfield. Frank Sweet hasn't been perfect, but he's been good enough so far. Looking up the seam, and that's Juju Smith-Schuster making plays. The X Factor, the true X Factor in this game.
Yeah, you see just trips on the right side. Well, actually, the slot on the right side being Juju Smith-Schuster. Wide left, you see Carman, and I thought that was Juju over there. I saw a naked post. I thought he maybe could have made that throw as the post got open here on this last play, but Cashman cashing out.
Wrestling page asking, what's a whisper? It's the private message on Twitch. If you're on mobile, I believe it's at the bottom of the screen. It's like the little chat box. Enough to Atkins on 2nd and long, nowhere to go, and now the clock becoming an issue for New York Bombers. We're near the 3-minute mark, and the Jets look like they're about to be down by 2 scores.
Yeah, it's definitely trouble time. Troublesome here for the New York Jets. Most importantly for the Pittsburgh Steelers was they picked up that 3rd and 5, and now they get to run a little bit more clock here, even on 3rd and 15. I'd definitely keep it on the ground on Pittsburgh.
Atkins outside on 3rd and 15. Picks up a couple. All right, well, Petey apparently doesn't want to win this one, so let me know in the chat. Let's repopulate this Nightbot and draw that giveaway one more time. Let me know in the chat, if you get that winner's choice, who are you taking? It's winner's choice, any card you want. EA will give it to you. So the ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. 2:42 to go, 17-7.
Yeah, you got to start thinking right now, if you're the New York Jets with 2 timeouts, why you burn that last timeout. You can't milk clock in the NBL till under 2 minutes. So there still was a lot of opportune time for you. I think losing that timeout is much more costly. They do have the 2-minute warning coming up. So if I'm the New York Jets right now, I'm looking to score quick. Before that 2-minute warning, I want to be in the end zone in about 32 seconds at 2:10. Jets need to be in the end zone, putting pressure back on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the last couple drives have ended in INTs, so Sam Darnold, even though they're going to ask him to air it out here, he can't be feeling too confident.
Oh, we got somebody, Fixer saying, Randall L, need him for my theme team. Love it. As he starts saying bananas need a big score. Shout out to the governor. 19 months. Twitch Prime sub. 1st and 10. Darnold dropping back to pass. Pressure from the outside. Down goes Sammy as TJ Watt gets his 2nd sack of the game. Try this one more time. How about Spongy? Spongy DeChamp.
Spongy.
Nicole Hardman with the catch. The burner. They'll pick up the 1st down. Congrats to Spongy. Check your whispers. First and 10. Darnold stepping up to pass. Looking to the right side. That is Woods with the catch. He'll go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So far, nice time management, but Bomber 9 of 15, 147. He's completed 4 passes, though, to the other team.
Yeah, he hasn't been sharp today at all. Sam Darnold, the superstar dev, quarterback here for the New York Jets. But right there, I like what he did. His progression, he wanted to drive the ball down the field there, right there, Nick. But he decided against it, hit the receiver, on the corner route on the sideline. He gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
Armin Bentley, you heard him. He ain't going nowhere. And Armin Bentley doesn't go nowhere. We'll go to the 2-minute warning. It's a 10-point lead. Remember when old Banana said in main chat that, guess what? I'm fine. I ain't gonna choke on the big stage. How's that going?
Yeah, it's looking like he is.
Second and 14. Darnold dropping back to pass. Looking up the seam. Ooh, Mecole making the catch. All right, grade that user coverage. A to F.
It wasn't terrible there, but you know what? If you would have just went for the swat, it's 100% incomplete there. He goes for the user pick. I believe that's a linebacker sitting over top of Speedy Mecole. And looks like the Jets are going to make a business decision here. I don't really understand it.
Well, they know they need 2 scores.
Yeah?
See, here's the thing. I would understand that, except for one thing.
If you had 3 timeouts.
Yeah, 2 timeouts. So
yeah,
what you doing?
That really makes no sense at this point because of the time you're going to leave left. If Pittsburgh runs the ball 3 times, right, they're going to eat about 5 seconds on every run, 6 seconds before you can call timeout. That's 12. It's going to put you under $120. He's going to be able to rattle off 40 seconds because you don't have that additional timeout, right? So that's going to put you at, if my math's right, 30 seconds now to drive down and have to get a touchdown. I would have taken another big shot at the end zone, and if you got it, then, you even could have onsided it, Nick, right? And played a little bit of a shorter field right now. You're playing with a lot of field behind you. This could get dangerous.
He may be counting on Porter to take a big hit like Porter is known to do. As we'll go to Super Show style. We got 2 games live right now, right side of your screen. We got the Chargers and the Seahawks. That's bounced around and caught by Williams. Uh-oh, there goes Porter. That's Atkins. That might have just sealed it as he'll take it to the 47-yard line. How about the run from Atkins? How good has he been for T-Ports today?
Oh, he's been phenomenal. You just look at his ability, and he's going to knee it out here. Because this game is what we like to call
knee
over
knees
like Rover.
and
GG's and knee knees. Let's go.
How about T-Ports on live? Coming out with a big win, 17-10 over the New York Jets. You talk about spoilers. Porter playing a little spoiler right now because that playoff position just became a whole lot more precarious for Bananas and the New York Jets.
It looks like the New York Jets are in big-time trouble here. They're going to fall to 6 losses. It's going to open the gate for a lot of teams here that are sitting at 6 losses. You got the Los Angeles Chargers. We're going to see them next. And you want to know what the real situation for the New York Jets is? Do you want to hear this? You know who they play in Week 17?
New England Patriots?
The New England Patriots.
I don't know.
Now I just got to see. I mean, really, the Chargers would have to win out, or they're pretty much going to get in at 9-7.
The Chargers threw a pick and a bad one to Griffin. Let's throw up that Madden Live schedule, and then we'll go full screen to LA and Seattle as the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win this one 17-10. Here's your Madden Live schedule for the rest of the week. All these guys are going to have drops and giveaways, so don't fret if you're looking for more ways to get some free stuff from our friends. Big shout out to EA Madden NFL for this Madden Live program. Tomorrow, Digital Champion and one great user. The user is on Madden Live on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we got Dr. Steinman and Shotmaster, Popular Stranger and Shotmaster on Thursday. And then Friday, Swain Games and Chewbacca Lemma. We are back full screen. We got the Seattle Seahawks. They just put a tutty on the board. They're up 14-7 over the LA Chargers. And this, man, let's talk about the AFC for a second. I know we got the NFC game right here. Well, it's a little intra-conference. But so the New York Jets, they dropped to 9-6. So this allows for 2 things. One, the LA Chargers, they got to win this game. They got to win out, but they have a chance at that spot still. Also, the Tennessee Titans have an opportunity to not match up with the New England Patriots if they're able to win tonight on Madden Live, on NBL Live 322. An opportunity, that's 5-6 matchup. I mean, again, it's a choice between the Patriots and the Chiefs, but right now that New England Patriots team's undefeated, so I'd rather take the team that has a couple of losses.
Well, yeah, they got to play 3-4 first, though, so it would be between the Texans and the Ravens. And then the next round, I mean, come on. Tennessee's not making it to that next round. They don't need to worry about the Patriots or the Chiefs. Shout out to Eric G. But I think the Jets still get in now that I see it. Huh?
What?
How what?
I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Better watch your mouth. I'm going to go back and listen to this.
As we got the LA Chargers on offense. Let's set where these guys are. The Chargers, they are just on the outside looking in there on the bubble in the AFC at 8-6. The Seattle Seahawks, they're the 2 seed right now in the NFC and have clinched the NFC West. The Seahawks team has been a pleasant surprise bomb. This is a team that I think everybody has expected a lot out of. They haven't had some things go their way in prior seasons, but right now, as they get that
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Bullet pass accurate. Okay, Griffin's going to house that one. Seattle up early.
Hey, you got to wonder what accurate means to Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, it probably just means getting it out of his hands, as inaccurate as he's been this entire season. I mean, that right there. Let's see this again. Oh, yeah, that's just way behind
Accurate.
Keenan Allen.
Looks like a Cleveland Browns accurate pass this season.
Well, it looks like the Jets are still going to be able to get in there at 9-7.
Like the Jets
I think they got the heads up over the. See what they got over the Chargers. Let's give it a look. See here.
Spongy saying that was a horrible.
Oh no, the Chargers have the wow. So the Chargers have the heads up over the New York Jets, which means all the Chargers have to do is beat the Jaguars in Week 17, and then you have to see. Is your game buffering there?
Of course it is.
Okay, I thought it was just mine. So all we have to see is Week 17. The Chargers beat the Jaguars, and the Patriots beat the Jets. And the Chargers are in the playoffs. Or they win this game, and they're in.
Oh, his stream just completely died?
No, I just refreshed it. It's kicking off.
Yep. Yeah, just wait. I just tried the same thing.
Oh, it died again. Yep. All right, what do we got next?
Well, we got one going off at 8. Might want to tell them to start going now.
I thought Cougs is going to stream.
Maybe. I don't know. See if it's up. Let's show you that Madden Live schedule so you guys know where you can get your props and your giveaways all week. It disconnected. Oh, I can tell you why, Cougs. Cougs, I can tell you why. I'm going to guess that if the game gets disconnected, that means everything disconnected. Yeah, there it goes. I'm going to... Ooh, yep, there goes Gibbsies. Here's your Madden Live stream the rest of the week. Digital Champion and One Great User coming up on Tuesday. We got Dr. Steinman and Shopmaster coming up on Wednesday. Popular Stranger and Shopmaster coming up on Thursday. And then Friday, Swain Games and Chewbacca Lemma. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with us in the chat. We're waiting for one of our games to get rolling. Gibbs says, I hate EA servers. Just FYI, I got on Twitch on my phone, not connected to my network. Cool. Well, I have no idea.
What?
I have no idea what that means. I got Twitch on my phone, not connected to my network. Ow. Well, we're going to call an audible just for a second. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pull up the EA Madden NFL stream. And watch that for a second while we get our other game set up. Because we trust it.
OVRs and the prerequisite Team of the Week player.
Enjoy
That's
this.
basically
We'll
what's
be back in a
happening
sec.
tomorrow. Those are your 4 masters. Again, we have Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, Frank Clark, and Richard Sherman. I'm going to give all of them away. So we're definitely going to do that. Paige has been on a roll this evening with 25K viewers, which is awesome. That's so great. She's been giving out a ton of stuff. Hopefully, we give away a bunch more stuff for you guys here. But that's pretty much all tomorrow. Again, 10:30 a.m. Team of the Week drop. Those 4 gentlemen enter the game. You get them just like you would any other Team of the Week player. You go and put your Team of the Week people that you've gotten all throughout the year, put them in there. The badge cost is the same. You get them, and then you can choose one of the 4 when you use the set. So you can pick the one you want. Then you can redo the set, try to pick another one. And then, like I said, you go into the playoff set section, and then you upgrade them there. 1 Team of the Week badge, 2 of the normal team playoff badges, upgrade those into shields, and then you take those 20 shields, add that to the 90 OVR player, the 85 OVR players, and the prerequisite Team of the Week, gentlemen, and you get the 95 OVR. So that's how that's going to work. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. This is at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can find me on Reddit Mutthead, the new Discord. Definitely check that out if you haven't gotten a chance to get over there. There's a giveaway going on right now over there. We're giving away some head-to-head players, some primetime players. We're giving away a playoff master like George Kittle over there. So make sure you hop in the Discord if you haven't gotten a chance to. Paige, if you still have the link, you can throw it out. If not, no big deal. Definitely check it out. It's on Reddit. It's on Mutthead. You can find it. It's a great public Discord place to discuss and converse about Madden Mobile strategies, player items that you've gotten, the scheme that you run, anything. It's a really cool community. I'm in there a lot. You have a lot of GCs in there as well, trying to help you out, make you have the best experience possible in Madden Mobile. So with that said, that's enough talking for me. We can get into some giveaways. I guess we can do a couple dump trucks with all of them and then give away maybe the offensive, defensive players, stuff like that.
All right, we got them back up. They're setting their depth charts because apparently somebody got hurt or something. But we're mildly back. Big shout out to Gibbs, trusty streamer. Right, Bummer? Right, bud?
Sorry, setting up a trip with my pops to go check out a casino in
Oh, hit me up. I'm coming.
in Texas. Yeah, she was. I don't know what it's called. Thanks, Gibbs.
Gibbs. Hashtag thanks Gibbs in the chat. So I guess they're going to be mocking. It was 21-7, so the Chargers are down by a couple scores. Hey, normally my stream is gold, just not my play. Not that gold. It turns out it was all pyrite. Fool's gold. Shout out to that geology joke. Anyways, we are back live. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. A little Madden live action. It is NBL Live Broadcast 322 here on the NBL Network. Nick Mazesco Palmer along with you. Welcome to the inside of the cog. This is why these Madden live streams. So just a little peel back the curtain. I always like to laugh with Zan and calling games with Zan. He loves Madden Live. We love Madden Live too. But I was telling him the other day on Friday Night Football that it's just a different animal when we have to do Madden Live. Because unlike Zan, who just gets to load up a stream and play, we have to coordinate. We got 10 guys playing tonight, 8 guys playing tonight, and we have to rely that all their streams are good.
Which, and then there's always the variable of they could have good streams and not, but Porter always with a phenomenal crispy stream.
Crispy stream and some crispy play today. Point that out.
Yeah, not to mention, I got out to a little rocky start. I was all on top of him, trying to coach him through it, through critique. And he was able probably to listen and pick up some of the things I was saying. So I'm going to take about 50% of that win and put it in my pocket because I think I helped him. I coached him through it, through some tough love.
To our friends at EA Madden NFL, not only for putting on Madden Live, but for the host after their big special stream, Team of the Year. Appreciate you guys hitting us with that host here on Madden Live. We're waiting for, I guess, Cougs to do something. I don't know. I'm just waiting for Josh and Eric to hurry up and get rolling because this is a complete disaster of a game. But appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Madden Live action here, 32-man franchise mode. We are in week 15? 16?
16 right now. Week 16.
And then Z-Star threw me off because he put week 15 in the chat. Shouldn't he know what's going on? Shouldn't he understand how this works?
Now I'm thinking, what is it?
No, it's week 16. It for sure.
It is week 16 for sure. Yeah.
Who just stream sniping? Ha! Love it. Drops are live now until 9 o'clock Eastern time, as far as we know. And we've got 2 more giveaways tonight. Already given away 1. We got a winner's choice giveaway, and then we got our dump truck at the end of the night. We'll do our next giveaway sometime right around that 8:15 time frame. 2nd and 1 for the LA Chargers. Jimmy G with the pass underneath. How about Jimmy G in the year he's had in San Francisco, taking the 49ers all the way to the NFC Championship game, and that's going to be a fun one next weekend.
Well, I think the defense has got him there. Jimmy G, I think somebody said in the chat, one of the best game managers in the NBL right now. Yeah, I'm really high on these Tennessee Titans, though, man. I can't lie. Derrick Henry is just running downhill, fast and furious, looking like a beast, as there's a terrible throw by Jimmy G with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, it's picked off by Trey Flowers. Why not? Big shout out to everybody in the chat. So happy to have you along with us, whether you are here just for the drops and the giveaways or if you're checking us out for the first time. and looking at some franchise action. We do appreciate you hanging out with the NBL Network because we know there's so much going on tonight. We got the college football national championship game. We had that EA stream that just ended. But we appreciate you taking a little bit of your evening to hang out with the NBL Network. If it's your first time joining us, you're going to see something a little different than you will see on a lot of the other streams. As Koo's going to take a shot looking for DK Metcalf. Straight dropped on the sidelines. You'll notice some different play calling rules, different defensive rules, not roaming outside of the zone. So it's just a different game than you'll see from some of the competitive guys. Doesn't mean one is right or wrong. It's just how we play here in the NBL. We got 32 players each who took a team all the way back in August and have been playing with them since then. So we've had rookie drafts. We've had 3 of them? 3 rookie drafts? Am I doing my math right?
Yeah, we started NBL season 40. So we had 41, 42, 43. This is currently NBL season 43 as we head into 44. But yeah, 3 rookie drafts so far.
Slump Buster in the chat. Nick, you're a great commentator. You bring great energy. Your passion is palpable. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate everybody out there. Yeah, this is a great night. This is what I was saying on Friday Night Football, that this is one of my favorite weekends of the year because you got divisional round playoffs, some high-quality football in the NFL, and then you get to follow it up Monday. That weekend's not over yet because you got the Battle of the Tigers tonight. Let me know who you guys got tonight, if it's LSU or Clemson. I got Joe Burrow and Coach O. Go Tigers. So excited for that game. Hope you hang out with us until that one starts. It's right.
Yeah, my
down
pops
the
just tried to give me. He was going to give me Clemson, plus 9.5 for $50.
Take
And
it
I
all
just
day.
couldn't take. I can't bet against LSU because they're just so electric and they can score so
I'd
quickly.
take plus 9.5 all day.
You would.
All
So
day.
you want me to get you in contact with him, man? He's a slow payout, though. You know,
Nah, I'm
he
good.
wants to
I
do
got
another
enough that in my
bet.
life.
Yeah.
Slump Buster saying I put $5K on the Tigers. That's a good bet because I guarantee the Tigers win tonight.
There we
Crazy
go.
Ghost saying love the stream. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I love the Seattle Seahawks uniform right now. That was said in the chat by K Sid K Court G. Well, I don't know his name, but yeah, I love the Seattle uniforms. It brings you back to like the late '90s, early 2000s. Those are just some cool looking jerseys. I don't know why they don't run with those a little bit more often during the regular season.
First down and goal for the Seattle Seahawks. They're mocking right now, so I think they're going to play about 2 or 3 quarters. I'm not sure where they were, but the Seahawks were up big in that one. They're about to go up more. I believe we were our other game going. Let me check it out. He sent me the link, but it's not even, the stream's not even up. So whatever. Second and goal. Wilson, quick drop, throwing the fade to DK. No way. DK trying to throw that fade route, and the Chargers defense standing tall. One-on-one. It's usually a good bet with Metcalf out there, but Gibbs just has the skill on the edge with Davis.
Yeah, 43, able to just stretch out, make a play against DK Metcalf. Fade route's always in Madden just a little risky. You don't get consistency out of that route right there, but you do got the big, strong, physical, fast DK Metcalf. So you want to throw it up there, give him a chance. Russell puts it up there, just gets intercepted there. Let's see if Los Angeles can kind of get some momentum off that interception.
Leary to the outside, near the first down marker. I think it's going to be just shy of the line of game. Bring up a second and short. Big Fudge saying fade routes haven't worked in 10 years. I'm surprised you can remember all the way back to when fade routes worked.
If they haven't worked in 2 years, you just have to. It has to be more dramatic than just 2 years, right? So,
Yeah.
and I don't think they've ever worked, to be honest with you. So he's probably right, but I mean that's just how it goes. If I wanted to say something didn't work,
Second and inches, and look at the routes that he has going out there. You know that there's going to be heat coming on second and short.
Yeah.
2 dig routes and a deep post.
yeah, you got to have some kind of check underneath in case that pressure does get there, especially with the running team. Seattle's going to get a little aggressive.
3rd and 7, Garoppolo dropping back. Little corner route to Miles. Nice catch. That'll be a first down, guys. Reminder to win the giveaway. All you got to do to win the giveaway is just be following the channel. It's the heart button at the top. You don't need to sub. Just be a follower. And that'll let you know each and every time we go live here on the NBL Network as well. And you just got to be active in the chat. And that's what all you got. First down and 10. Shotgun formation for Jimmy Garoppolo. Handoff to Leary, right side. He's got a little bit of room. Griffin trying to run him down. Give him 8 on the play.
Yeah, that's Griffin, 92 speed, 95 excel for an outside linebacker. He's got a ton of juice, able to pursue and take him down without giving up the first down. Only a few in the league at that outside linebacker position can kind of make that play and come from behind and make that tackle.
Second down and 2, Garoppolo in the shotgun. Only a 3-man rush. From the Seattle Seahawks, he'll look to the right side. That's Keenan Allen with the catch near midfield. Give him 6 on the play. Set up a first down as Jimmy G working the offense down. Now remember, this Chargers team is down 14 in this mock back, so that clock going to be a factor as they're probably nearing about the halftime, a little past halftime in this game.
Was it second quarter when it went out? I thought it was just the first.
I'm pretty sure it was second. I don't think they were at the 2-minute warning yet. As there's the Gibbs we know and love. Nick, are you a team owner in the league as well? If so, whom? Yes, I am. I'm the Dallas Cowboys. So, and there goes.
He's
all
Jerry
my
Jones.
I am Jerry.
He's Jerry Mazesko.
I built a big ass stadium that is no good to be in. Garoppolo on 2nd and 18. Looking left side. That's tight coverage. Miles, though, able to make he was so far behind. It looked like the defender was running the out route, and that was Miles was playing defense on the back end.
Yeah, and then he clicks on and goes for the pick. Probably should have clicked on and then made a play at the ball and just went for the swat as he was out of position because the receiver was able to break that out route underneath him. And that's one thing as a defender in man coverage. You want to stay between the ball and the man that you're covering right there. He just gets a little too ahead of the play. He kind of knew what was coming, but still couldn't make the stop.
I would just like to point out, EG just DM'd me on GroupMe. He said my stream dropped and I had no clue. So how much faith do you have in that stream? Oh, he's got the angle.
Easy, put it back up.
Yeah, it's up. Look.
How much faith? I said we just roll with this one till the wheels come off again, and then click over to Eric and whatever he's going through. What do you think about Zan's NMO?
Love it.
Yeah, I kind of do too. I like the gimmick. I don't think no one's doing it, and I haven't seen anybody do it before, and it's kind of cool. And plus, it brings back those feels, right?
Yeah, and you're getting some more people going with that sort of the wrestling theme late night stream. I've seen a couple. Do you know if Problem's game is being streamed? I would guess it's Problem. He's probably streaming it. It might be a sub only. I'm not sure, but I'm sure he is streaming it somewhere. A lot of guys streaming that DC grind right now. Ty Sack, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good evening as well. Thanks so much for tuning in. Gov said he got LSU at -4. I like that number. I think it's going to be a touchdown game. That's where I think it's going to end up.
11. Rip left. Hey, watch that.
Hollywood 3002 asking, what type of game is this? We are a 32-man franchise mode, Hollywood. We're watching 2 of our users play. We're in week 16, so the playoff push is on. And we got 4 games going on tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. What's going on, DNA? Good to see you. Bougie with the clutch pick as well. DC's the way to go. First year Mutt didn't even know. First and 10, Garoppolo over the middle. Ooh, dangerous throw. A lot of blue jerseys lurking in the middle there. Lucky that's not going the other way. Abu Phoenix, appreciate the love, man. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Bobby Wagner still making plays here for the Seattle Seahawks. This is a guy that came out 99 overall. You've seen his cleats on Twitter. Still making plays here. 5 interceptions on the season for the 32-year-old middle linebacker out of Utah State.
Oh, Leary, please look out. Annabelle Celeste, hi, new here. Good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Brett saying, I feel like a disconnect always drastically changes the outcome. Brett, I am with you because I'm pretty sure, and it doesn't happen as much anymore. Like
changing this outcome.
Where are you going, Bobby?
Not
Wagner.
changing this outcome.
Bobby Wagner with his 6th interception. Hit the seam for a touchdown. I would like to point that out. I'm trying to think. Back in like Madden 17, Madden 18 for sure, when DCs were not uncommon. We had a good amount of desyncs and things like that. I think I went like 0-7 over this year in mockbacks. Like it didn't matter if I was winning or losing. I was gonna lose that mock, and we were gonna go the other way. Reset on where these guys are. The LA Chargers fighting for a playoff spot in the AFC. They're at 8-6 right now. The Seattle Seahawks have clinched the NFC West as they're going to fake the end around and let Griffin run with it. That's a play that I have not seen run because it's
it was kind of
awful.
nice.
It's an
it worked.
awful,
Is it only
awful.
a play that works against Gibbs?
I guess it's that animation, and I think it was in one of the patches they cleaned up that animation. But man, it was.
Well, it used to be super slow and you just get hit on the edge, tackle for loss kind of thing.
NA asking, I tried to play in the NBL, but my time zone did not allow for games to be lined up correctly. Will you ever think about leagues for different time zones? No. I mean, that's more of a bomber question, not me, because I'm not, I don't run that stuff. But we've had various West Coast guys. I mean, it's one of those things where I think 28 of our guys are in East Coast or Central. And that might be more now. I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3. I think we have 4 who are in East Coast or Central.
49's the mic. Let's put him on the buses.
Charles Ryland. Hey, you seem like a great guy. Have a great day. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. 3rd down and 4 for the Seattle Seahawks. Empty backfield for Russell Wilson. 3-man rush from the LA Chargers. Looking right side. Has a man wide open. That's Tyler Lockett. Takes a big hit from Derwin James. Big hit don't matter to Tyler Lockett.
And Tyler Lockett has significantly slowed down this season. This guy was a 1,000-yard receiver in NBL season 40, 41, 42 with 1155, 1140, 1078, touchdowns 10, 10, 8. This year only 500 yards.
Now Wilson on 1st and 10, looking up the seam. That's Hayden Hurst, and he's into the end zone. The former Baltimore Raven, the former Dallas Cowboy, making plays on the West Coast for the Seattle Seahawks. Redskins rule asking, is it required to use the D-line? Nope, that's just Gibbs. Kick is up and good. Defensive rules, biggest things defensively that you're going to notice is you can't roam outside of your zones. If you call zone coverage, you won't see guys running about. You have to stay within the zone or to the edge of neighboring zones. That's the biggest defensive, I think. Right, Bob? That's probably the biggest defensive rule.
Yeah, in zone coverage, you're allowed to move, obviously, strafe, but you can't just turn and run blindly. So, yeah, that's probably the biggest difference. In man coverage, obviously, you can run with your man and do what you got to do. If you are using deep blues, though, and you get a streak against you, you can't match that with the deep blue and running, protect the over the top.
And a lot of people ask, why do we have that rule? The biggest thing is, trying to create sort of a different viewing experience, but just from a logical standpoint, if you're in the NFL, you're playing that linebacker position, you can't see the whole field like that over the head camera. So we make it so that it's just a little bit of a penalty, but that's just how we play. You ever think of a career as an NFL broadcaster, Tokes? Yeah, I'd love to.
No, he's anti-NFL broadcaster.
Only
He wants to
XFL.
call local high school games
XFL, baby.
pro bono. There we go.
Get me
XFL. You're trying to
Vince
call
on
the.
the
You're gonna have to learn those rules. What about that double forward pass? I kind of like it, but they got a lot of stuff they changed a little bit. I'm gonna be interested to watch it though.
Slumpbuster, was this a fantasy draft league? Nope. We have a team selection show back in August. We have a team selection ranking based on contributions to the league through both media and showing up to streams, things like that. Lots of things go into that one. And then we have our show in August where we go from number 1 to 32. They get to pick their team for the year.
Here we go.
I never want to give away, but I'm hoping that changes tonight. Good luck. We'll be doing our next one in about 10, 15 minutes. User's choice tonight. Garoppolo on 2nd and 16 over the middle. That's Miles with the catch. He's been big so far, and there he goes inside the 30, 25, 20. Avoids the tackle out of bounds at the 14-yard line and stopped just before the 2-minute warning. How about the game Miles is having so far?
Yeah, the great thing about this Los Angeles Chargers team is they're 31st passing the ball, but tonight you've just seen them been able to really move the ball with Eddie Miles. Came into this game with 500 yards, but he's really having a ball-out game tonight in his sophomore year here in the NBL. This is a guy that went 18th overall in the NBL Season 42 rookie draft.
The Gov with a gift sub to Draco as that pass is going to be picked off. We're going the other way. Burr Curvin with the pick. Don't even know if that's a real player, but it's picked off. And we're going the other way. Sub 68 gift subs in the channel.
Is Burr Curvin that one linebacker they had in the 80s? It kind of looks like him a little bit. Yeah, you remember that guy?
Burr Curvin is, I think, what I call KGH when I'm drunk. It's kind of Burr Curvin. Burr Curvin. XFL is trying to be the offseason NFL and going to keep failing over and over. You're not wrong because Vince McMahon is not good at his job. Now, at one point he was. Vince needs to stop. Oh, the only positive from it is that probably means Vince isn't touching the WWE as much. Yeah, Tokes, they did try the XFL and it was goofy. But it did give us one of the greatest players of all time, Rod. He hate me smart. Russell Wilson, he's in trouble.
Yeah, that was solely Vince McMahon. And
yeah.
that was Vince McMahon and the dude from NBC. If you watch any wrestling podcasts, they did an episode on the XFL, and poor Bruce Pritchard had to deal with here's the problem. He starts taking guys from wrestling and he starts trying to get their ideas. And Bruce is like, I don't even watch football. And he's asking me what I think in this situation. What could we add here? How could we make it more entertaining? And I think that's where Vince kind of goes wrong. He's got a lot of old heads around him, right?
They did have really cool footballs. I agree. And I think that the Arena Football League had cool footballs.
Yeah, but when Vince McMahon went out there to start it all and he was like, welcome to the... it was just like, oh, man, this seems a lot like wrestling.
It's like he fired the entire league. 3rd and 32. Russell up the seam to, okay. Sure. How do you let that happen?
Trump was involved in the USFL in the 80s. That's probably what you're thinking. He had a team in New Jersey, I think. Remember that USFL? They did a 30 for 30 on it with small potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't work out either. They went bankrupt.
Wilson to Hurst on the outside. There goes Hayden Hurst. 15, 10, 5. Oh, it hurts so much. Into the end zone. The Seahawks blowing open this game.
Now we got to start wondering that Eric G stream. Is it up?
It's up, and I'm about to go dual screen to this bad boy. Pull up the right screen. That's the big one. We'll go to the Super Show action. We got 2 games live at once here on NBL Live broadcast 322. Small box on the left side. You can keep track of it if you want. It's 14-0. It's actually a mock back, so right now it's 35-7. Seahawks on top. But we'll be sticking mostly with this one. Tennessee and Indianapolis. The Titans up 10-0 this one. Colts getting the ball back. Bomber, these two teams also in very different situations.
Does Eric have no game sound on?
He might not. I don't know. Probably not. Nope. Yeah, he super doesn't. So the minute that we have to go to this full screen, it's going to be like...
Yeah, let me message him. I'll message him now.
Hey, look at the Chargers! Hey, look at that! He might get there. He might get there. He didn't get there. Well, it was worth a shot. I think they've had 3 red zone turnovers, so we might as well watch it and see what happens. It's like a train wreck. It's fun to watch up until the carnage.
Here we go. Check. Watch
I formation.
54.
Look, yep.
Let's
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is like he didn't have it in the game or.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and call him. Because him hitting the Xbox button isn't going to turn it on.
Oh, it's always fun here in the NBL as we're down to 21 seconds. We shouted Joe Tominski with the sub.
Oh, there he goes. He's going to figure it out by himself.
Nope. No, he's not.
In-game commentary 2-0. Okay.
Commentary's 0. That's fine.
Come on, Eric.
Is he streaming through his capture card? Because he might not have an audio cable plugged in would be the big one. QB sneak, and he doesn't get in with zeros on the clock. Oh, Gibbs. Oh, Gibbsy Gibbs. Oh, it was so close. Stop going into the settings. Yeah, I'm going to go full... Here, let's watch this one as Eric continues to try to go into game settings and try to turn his... Let's watch this one more time. Nope. It looks like the volume's at 100. I've got 100 on the field. No, turn the stadium speakers up. That's what's too quiet is the stadium speakers. We haven't been able to hear the PA announcer well enough. In case anyone is wondering at home, Eric G is the NBL's IT guy. It's why everything breaks. You can change it all you want. I guarantee you that's not it. Nope. Big shout out to Silverside Hockey with the follow. Anyways, after that little technical timeout, I guess. We got the Colts with the ball down 10-0 as they're nearing the 2-minute warning in the first half. He can go to settings all he wants. It's not there. It's because it's your audio on your actual... I don't even know what's going on anymore, man. We've lost control here on Madden Live. GG's in the chat. Throw your GG's up because we lost control.
Let's go. 49's the mark.
First and 10 underneath to Griffin for the Seattle Seahawks. Near a first down marker, but down goes Griffin. I believe he lost somebody to injury in that first game that they're now mocking back that he's going to have to play without because he had a foot fracture. Now Griffin going down. Battle of attrition for the Seattle Seahawks.
Mike, 49.
Byron, please tell me you're still on the phone with him because this is funny to watch. That means he definitely is. Underneath. Nowhere to go. Nice defense. Dislocated knee. Ugh. How long until he pauses it again? Oh, Xbox button this time. Yep, stream's off. That was fun while it lasted. It was a good try. So we'll go back to this massacre in Seattle. Seahawks about to kick a field goal. Remember, this is a 21-7 game. They disconnected, and now it's going to be... Kick is up and good. So add 17 to that 21. Makes it 38-7.
Yo. I guess we'll just have to do some background music for that game.
I like that he kept going into game settings like...
Yeah, because, dude, there's a glitch with it. Like, Jamie had it. If you have something like at 70, it, like, I don't know, just messing up Twitch, and you had to put everything at 100 or 0, and then it would kind of, like, work again.
I guarantee you, because he's streaming from his capture card.
No, he says he's streaming from the Xbox,
Oh,
but...
then he sucks. Then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Then he
know.
sucks.
I have no idea.
He's just very bad in this game.
It's just dead for me.
Live IT here on MBO Live. It's great. 10-0, Titans on top. I formation for the Indianapolis Colts. Needing a touchdown here to sort of get back in. That's Lindholm at quarterback, finding Eric Ebron underneath. Barbara, tell us a little bit about this quarterback in Indianapolis.
Oh, he's having a good year. I mean, you look at this Indianapolis Colts team. Once they traded Andrew Luck to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, accumulated a lot of picks, and one of the picks that they ended up getting was this Mason Lindholm. He was the first overall pick. That was actually their pick. But they got a couple other picks to shore up their defensive side of the ball. They brought in Von Miller, gave him a pass rush. But this was the first overall pick out of Boston College, 6'4", 215. Currently a rookie right now, 82.7 QBR, 15 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. But all things considered for the Colts, that's not bad.
For Josh, that's actually really good.
That's actually really good. I mean, if he can get there at a touchdown interception that's right at 500, 1 for 1. It's a winnable situation as you see the Colts are sitting at 6-8.
Entrepreneur in the chat, what's going on, man? As Williams takes the carry down to the 1 yard line, 5 carries, negative 1 yards. That's not ideal if you're looking to get the run game going. We do have another giveaway. We're gonna be doing that in about 5-6 minutes time. We'll be doing that one. It's another winner's choice and the power up. So you get your pick of whatever card you want. EA will grant it to you. Already giving away 1 today. And then we'll have our dump truck at the end of the night. 2 winner's choice. And then as well, you get a nice chunk of 10K training in the power up. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us. A night where there's so much to do, hanging out with the NBL Network. I didn't think that the DC would change how the game goes, but I thought that Gibbs might settle down a little bit. I was wrong. All you got to do.
He's behind. He's forcing it right now. That's just not a recipe for success.
As Lindholm tries to get into the end of the QBs. Have you had a QB sneak work this year?
I've had it work against me. I don't do it much. And if the defense looks like that, I don't do it because I'm afraid of exactly that scenario where you just fall down. You know? No, I have not seen.
It's no good.
I've had people work against me when I've pinched. Run commit up the middle, pinch the linebackers. Like what this guy's doing right here, I would just run this outside if I'm him.
Infamous Insect.
Right off tackle.
Twitch Prime sub. My first time here. This is awesome. I'm so glad as he tries to run it up the middle and down
It's
goes
like a
Williams.
counter. It's like almost like a counter. Look at this. This is a slow handoff.
It's halfback sting, right?
Yeah. I know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's halfback sting. It's either halfback sting or split O, but either way.
I don't like the handoff. I don't like turning one way and then the quarterback back the other. It's too cute for inside the goal line. We've had this conversation before, Nick. Remember we talk about people with slow developing handoffs inside the 5? It's just not the play when you're on the inches. Just power run that. Just hand it straight off, either off tackle. You can even do a stretch there.
Run.
Yeah.
Especially when he's in that goal line where they stack up the linebackers. Stretch run that. You're in the end zone. Not a toss.
100%.
Run a stretch. Outside zone. Anything like that.
But if you're the Colts, we're going to do like a counter-style handoff, and we're going to allow the defense to get a lot of push and block shed up front.
The only requirements to win a giveaway, guys, all you got to be is following the channel, and you just got to be active in the chat. Usually I'll give something to, like, when we do our giveaways, like, I'll give something so that you get the active bonus. I think I have it set to, like, you have to say something once every 15 minutes to be active, so you don't got to be, like, always saying stuff. Email in the chat, what's going on, man? Ty Sack, as always, be a positive force for good. First down and 10 for the Tennessee Titans. They're looking to improve their playoff position. They're at the 6th spot right now, but with the Jets' loss, they got an opportunity to move up. It's going to be a handoff to Harold left side. Oh, the juke move back outside. There goes Harold past midfield near the 46-yard line. You got to love a halfback with a last name that's a first name.
Yeah, you're looking at Harold right here, looking like a doctor. Because you know what? He's got a ton of patience on that run. Gets outside, a little hezzy juke, finds his way for a nice gain as they just pass midfield here with about less than a minute left in the first half. But I like what I see from Harold, man. He's slicing and dicing this Indianapolis Colts defense.
Big Paw Patrol boys saying, I love what you guys are doing.
Oh, here
Definitely
comes
for
Vaughn.
tuning in
Here
more.
comes Vaughn.
Appreciate it, man. As there's Vaughn Miller, who's having a heck of a season. Agent Green with the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it, my friend.
Here's my question to you, Nick, before we give him some shout out. How old do you think Von Miller is right now in the NBL?
33?
33 years old. Ding, ding, ding. Right on the button. And he's having one of his best seasons in the NBL. The best season. He's got 31 sacks this season. The last 3 seasons with the Broncos, 17, 24, 17. Maybe he's a little bit like fine wine, or we'll just see him retire at the end of this year.
Ganj Per asking, did you order those Mudhead shirts yet? If I was in charge of it, I absolutely would have. I believe Rockets ordered them, though. I think they're already, like, sort of in the works. You got to think this Gibbs game is over, right?
Mike,
Right? Gotta think.
let's go, D. Check, bunch set. Check, bunch set. Man, left.
First down and 10 for the Tennessee Titans. Empty backfield for Marcus Mariota. Still at the helm in Tennessee, having probably his best season so far as a Titan. He's got the Titans in position for a playoff spot. Mariota dropping back to pass. 3-man rush from the Colts. It's going to be Calvin Vaughn with the catch underneath. Calvin Vaughn, a guy who I know Eric G absolutely loves on his team.
Yeah, this is a wide receiver that he was hesitant to take. Do you remember that draft? He didn't want to take this receiver. He wanted Irvin Kelly, the outside linebacker that the San Francisco 49ers took. He wanted a pass rusher. He kind of felt like Calvin Vaughn was kind of just the consolation prize at that point. He was drafted 7th overall, and Irvin Kelly went 6th overall, and this was in the NBL season 41 rookie draft. But since then, he's done 1,300 yards, and now he's over 1,000, 9 touchdowns, 7, and he's a superstar right now.
Palaby saying this is really cool, more entertaining than just one person playing a game. It's awesome. So happy. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Gerber64, if we win tonight, can we pick players released tomorrow? I don't believe so. I believe it is only players that have been released as of right now. Let's throw up that Madden Live schedule. That Charge game is mercifully over. Tomorrow, Digital Champion and One Great User. Steinman and Shotmaster on Wednesday. Shotmaster back on in the evening on Thursday with Popular Stranger in the morning, and then Swing Games and Chewbacca Lemma on Friday. Get this set up.
Yeah, make sure you follow here. We'll be back with some Twitch drops and giveaways there on the 18th, I believe.
Next Tuesday. Monday this week, Tuesday next week. I'm really hoping. Bobber, I'm telling you this right now because we have 1,400 people. They're all my witnesses. Listen, hey man, I appreciate how quickly we've been advancing. Like it's really fun.
You want the Super Bowl then?
Yeah, I'd really like the Super Bowl then. I'd really like not to have to come up with another meaningless Regs tournament. I'd really like the Super Bowl then.
Well, let's see.
Anyways, carrying on 10-3 for the Tennessee Titans as they look to extend their lead going into the half. The kick is up, and it is good. 13-3. Surprised that it's only a 10-point lead going into halftime.
Yeah, we could probably do the Super Bowl there. Let me get with Lip. Shouldn't be a problem. Am I surprised it's 10? Did he miss the field goal?
13-3.
13-3. Am I surprised it's 13-3? No, I think this is right where I expected it to be. I mean, we're on pace for a 26-6 game. I expect the Tennessee Titans to win by about 3 scores. But Indianapolis Colts, they're just one of those scrappy teams. As I said, 6-8, and they're not a bad 6-8. And they're not a super risky team like the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what makes the Steelers dangerous in a sense, where they can beat a team like the New York Jets. But what makes the Colts dangerous is they kind of hang around. One play goes their way. You know, it could get close at the end. But Tennessee's doing what they're supposed to do right now. They're going to try to leapfrog the New York Jets here on the AFC wildcard race.
Yeah, let's do that giveaway. Now that we're all set up here, do that giveaway. So as far as I know, and I'm gonna say this because I don't want to have to like message people tomorrow as Harold goes down. Oh, that could be a big loss for Tennessee if that's anything serious. As far as I know, you can only pick players that have been released so far. But yeah, that's what I'm going with. It's not ones that are released tomorrow. It's one that have been released so far because we are on Monday. But next Tuesday, we will have access. I believe they're probably doing Team of the Year giveaways next week with Madden Live, and we'll be back on Tuesday for that one. So To be safe, pick ones that have already been released. There are plenty of good ones. You got the NFL 100s. You got some really, really nice cards out there. As Mariota's going to be looking for that post route. That's Perkins with the catch inside the 35 down to the 32-yard line. I'd hear about what Shadow Ghost asking, what are these games for? We are a 32-man connected franchise, Shadow Ghost, so we are in week 16. So these games are for playoff position right now. Tennessee looking to jump up in that one. We're not a money league. We're just guys who love the game of Madden. So playing for glory. And Z-Star hoping he can defend his NBL Super Bowl title. Get something on in the background. Jeez, oh man. There we go. Got a little something. All right, let's do that giveaway. I've been talking about it for too long. So just to get it populated, because I want to make sure you guys all get a chance. Get Nightbot all populated up. Let me know what card you would pick. I will, yes, Entrepreneur, I will send her a message right now. So I know a lot of people are claiming for the giveaway. Give me 2 seconds. I will confirm with Gabby if we can pick cards that are tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's a no. But while there, let me know who you pick in the chat from the cards that weren't released today, and I will get you that answer. So we are delaying the giveaway for information. How about Vaughn taking the carry, trying to get down into the end zone? He'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, nice run there by Calvin Vaughn. We talked about him earlier, number 89. He was the 7th pick in the NBL Season 41 rookie draft, right behind the stud outside linebacker the 49ers selected, Irvin Kelly. That's what they were going for, a pass rush. But all's well that ends well, and Calvin Vaughn's been a baller for this team. We're talking 7 touchdowns on the season, the only receiver over 1,000 yards, and he's making plays for days here in this game. NBL Live broadcast number 322.
I have reached out. I'm finding out if you can pick stuff that's tomorrow. I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but if I get the green light, then yeah, I guess you can pick stuff that comes out tomorrow. If Team of the Year do Russell Wilson, I mean, Russell Wilson's pretty nice. 96 Jason Sehorn, just a quick sell him. 3rd and goal for the Tennessee Titans, up 13-3. Man, a big opportunity if Indianapolis can get a stop. It's gonna be Mariota dropping back to press. Anybody? Was that nano detection?
That was a run commit.
Was that a run commit with nano detection up the middle?
I don't know. I didn't see them. Did they stop?
Oh, yeah. The middle linebacker just came right down the A-gap and just, there he is. There's 29.
Hey, he was in contain or something. I don't know.
Yes, Justin Hitchcock. I can see it.
Typical Colts football right there, though. Why the run commit? With no user on the weak side. If I'm going to run commit, I'm going to run commit, I'm going to keep my user at least on somebody where I could still man that guy up, right? And right there, he just run commits, and he's somewhere lost in the fray, and it leaves a wide open, easy peasy touchdown there for Marcus Mariota, up 20-3 now. Big time opportunity for the Indianapolis Colts to say, you know what? Let's get on our high horse. Let's pick up the pace a little bit, and let's put a touchdown on the board, put some pressure on this Tennessee Titans offense, because right now they're just freelancing down the field.
I have reached out. So the next giveaway will be whenever I hear that answer or whenever I decide that we sort of have to move on. NorCal Navy Mike in the chat. What's going on, man? Good to see you. I got to meet that big, burly Navy man in person in San Francisco. One of the nicest guys in the community. Appreciate you tuning in. As a nice throw there from Josh, throwing it into what appeared to be double coverage. Ghost Matt, good choice. Dogdoor, I'm asking. I am asking right now. We got one more game, by the way, coming up tonight. And, Bomber, this is the game that you were talking about, how excited you were for. Packers and Bears battle in the NFC North.
Yeah, I'm excited about it because a lot rides on this. We're talking not just division championships, but we're talking playoffs. Playoffs? Yeah, that's what we're talking right now. NBL playoffs for season 43. The winner of that game solidifies themselves as a playoff bound team. And we know the BTF Green Bay Packers, if you've been following them on this channel, they've looked really good this year, but they've dropped a couple late. This is a big time win coming up for this team because I'm already putting my chips in the pot. I'm taking Green Bay Packers. Bears have done the opposite. They've kind of came on late. A lot of W's towards the end of this season. So you got a really hot team versus a team that was hot that kind of fell off a little bit. Schedule got a little tougher. Let's see what happens tonight. Green Bay can kind of clutch up and get this dub.
All right, so I've got a solution. I didn't get my GG code from sub to FNF. Well, again, we have to send those out manually. It's a pain in the butt. I got a solution because I know you guys want to do the giveaway, and we do have a dump truck to get to later. So, shout out to Gibby with the Jim Moore playoffs. Playoffs?
That's a pretty good impression. Can you do the what is go? Can you do that guy?
Which guy?
Oh, you don't know. You forget, huh?
No, I didn't even hear it.
What is going on? You don't know it, huh?
All I got is the Vince Lombardi. What the hell is going on in here?
I'll text it to you.
Thanks, bud. Oh, what is going on, guys? Good to see everybody in the chat. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pick a winner for this giveaway. By the way, make sure you're following the channel so you can win the giveaway. Make sure you know how to check whispers on Twitch. Please. I get too many people going, I don't know what whispers are. It's the DM on Twitch. If you're on desktop, it's on the bottom of your screen. It's the little chat box. If you're on mobile, I forget where it is on mobile. I will look right now. Oh god, that's me. I think it's at the top. I think it's top right on mobile. So what I'll do is I will pick somebody. And if you win, you got to give me your console. You got to give me your gamer tag on that console, and then give me 2 cards. Give me one for the team of the week or the team of the year, and then give me one if we can't do those. That way I can send it to her and go, yo, like, that way if we can't pick them, then you already have picked one. If we can't, then you have a backup, and I don't have to come back to you tomorrow. Oh yeah. Oh, Dennis Green. They are who we thought they were. We let them off the hook. Rip Dennis Green. It's one of my favorites. The kick is up, and it is good. 20-6.
And you keep going with these impressions, man. They're getting you're really like fresh right now. They sound really good. What else you got?
I
mean, you already did Vince McMahon, right? You got any more Vince McMahons?
Chewbacca 7. You're not following. That's such a shame. Such a shame. Shame him. Shame Chewbacca. Not following. So we get to re-roll that bad boy. How about one Mr. Hemi 858? Been a follower since August 19th, back when we did our first Madden Live stuff. Congratulations. I'm going to hit you in the whispers, so make sure you check him. Congratulations to one Mr. Hemi 858. Congratulations. Great game review saying, I don't understand this channel. Bomber, he doesn't understand the channel. Explain to him what the channel is.
All right, so this is the Madden Bomber League. This is a 32-user MBL franchise, Madden 20 franchise league. We've been going since Madden 25. If you put command join or command season in the chat or command MBL, it'll give you some information about the Madden Bomber League. We have a developmental league, the Grid, in which people grind their ways. That's a dangerous pass there.
Wow,
just
and it's picked up. That's Malik
triple
Hooker
cover.
going the other way.
Did he have Moss going there?
He might have had double me.
No, he doesn't. He has Moss with both guys.
Then
Moss.
no way he had Moss.
Oh, okay.
Well, he might have had Moss.
Well, I've had Moss, and I've only thrown picks like that.
Because again, it gets countered if there.
And it's got to be 50 yards in the air, which I don't even think that was. But anyways,
yeah,
32-user league. We do full immersion content. You can find us at Bomber League, at MBL Network. We broadcast our games. We basically get into the mentality that this is real life, and that's where we're at right now. And we do about 7 seasons per Madden cycle. We've been going since Madden 25. This is our 6th year. We just had our anniversary January 5th. So a lot of positive stuff. If you want to check us out, go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com.
Yeah, great game reviews. Happy. Chewbacca, I did just go what I literally just saw your follow pop up right here, and I do go what Nightbot says. Sorry, man. Cool. Mr. Hemi has responded and will be claiming his prize. So, congratulations. We got the dump truck at the end of the night, so stick around. I just go by off what the Nightbot says. Sorry, man. Anyways, let me pull up that other game because I believe they've kicked off. Plus, it means we can stop this EDM music in the background.
Is Josh going to be able to get in here once again on the 1 yard line? Imagine if that was a touchdown before. It really put some pressure here on the Tennessee Titans if he can get in the end zone.
Go to the dual screen just for a second because both these guys are driving inside the red zone. 2nd and goal. The trusty fullback dive got him there. And Josh has cut this back to a 1-score lead. Ball's out in Green Bay, and it's picked up by the Chicago Bears. Eddie Goldman with the fumble recovery. Oh, boy.
That's Stafford.
Fumbles.
Matt Stafford, former Detroit Lion quarterback, former Los Angeles Ram quarterback, now finds a home here in Green Bay. He's been playing pretty well. We know they made a trade midseason. If you've been following Building the Franchise Green Bay Packers, we'll have our final episode during the playoff time. We'll cover them, episode number 4 for the season. But they made a trade for Dante Pettis from San Francisco, gave away their first-round pick. Let's see if he can get rocking and rolling tonight as Tariq Cohen trying to find some room.
I feel like today has been some NBL Live games featuring players that were almost traded. Tariq Cohen, almost traded, and now making plays for Chicago. Remember, you almost had that guy. You almost took him off of Josh's hands.
Yeah. Bob's hand. Yeah. Oh,
you say
man, what are we
Bob?
talking?
What? Wait,
talking
what?
about? Oh, my God. I said Bob. I don't know why, because you said Josh, and then I just thought Bob.
Damn. Crap.
I'm getting old, man, where I start, like, when I'm in a chat with Porter, I call him, like, I'm like, what are you doing? And I'll call him, I'll be like, Jamie, I mean, Eric G, I mean, Porter. You know, when you're just calling out, you know, when your parents calling out the child's name and they just run through the entire list?
Chewbacca, man, I was still in EA's chat and it said I was following them, not you. That's a total bummer. I really thought I was. Chewbacca, follow us on Twitter at NBL Network and shoot me a DM. I'll give us some swag. Because I'm a nice guy. I know it's not the card, but it's something. Or don't, if you don't want the swag. We got some swag. By the way,
What if he just put in the chat right now? Nah, I'll pass, man.
No,
I'm
I'll
good.
pass. Then I'd appreciate his honesty. Here you go, guys. By
Like,
the
dude,
way,
you know what? Now really DM me. I'm going to give you something better than
Dude.
swag. I'm good, bro.
pass. Hit it with that pass. No, I don't need more crappy merch. Well, that's uncalled for. You don't even know about it. Well, jet sweep action. That is not. Hall is not quick. I don't know what his speed is. By the way.
Hey, Draco believes in his players. That's more than any attribute. I actually have a thing that Draco plays this fog of war thing. He doesn't even look at attributes. He just goes by how they play and how he feels. And he's like, man, I believe in Hall. He's gonna fight. He's got a high motor. Yeah.
There's our merchandise, by the way. Check them out, cfnclothing.com. Click on the NBL tab for a full array of NBL merchandise. Tariq Cohen's going to pick up a first down at the 16-yard line. They are driving. They are in business. By the way, the Colts have the ball down by 7.
Whoa. I thought Tennessee had the ball there.
He just threw a pick.
Wow. Another pick there from Marcus Mariota. And Josh, if we all know how Josh is feeling right now, this will probably describe it. When he gets really excited, he starts laughing like, that's how he's probably feeling right now.
I want to give a big shout out, by the way. Haven't done it yet. My bad. But it's been a while since I've done NBL Live. Got a big shout out to our NBL Live sponsor this entire cycle, Elgato. Make sure you check them out, elgato.com, if you want to up your streaming game. We use so many Elgato products. The Stream Decks help make producing that much easier, and we have so many games going on, as well as the key lights and this green screen. So check them out, elgato.com. Big thank you to Elgato for being a supporter of the NBL Network. Second down and 3. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers for Leno. Hand off to Tariq Cohen. Big hole up the right side near the 3-yard line. That's where Cohen will get taken down. Lots of new quarterbacks, lots of new names, including one in Chicago, Bob.
You look at the Chicago.
Not Jay Leno, by the way. I checked.
Yeah, Ian Leno, he was drafted last season for this team. A lot of ups and downs. They actually brought in Aaron Rodgers to be the starter this year, and that just didn't pan out. They went right back to Leno. Leno last year had a 77.1 QBR, 10 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Now the 74 overall, second-round pick, 14th overall in the NBL Season 42 rookie draft. He's got a 112.7 QBR, so He's been straight up balling as of late for this team as they're trying to make a late playoff push with the Chicago Bears taking on the Packers right now in a must-win game here in Week 16.
How about Josh with the big pickup on 4th and 4 right down the seam to Will Fuller, and just like that, the Colts are in business at the 11-yard line. We'll go to the double lock.
Wow, Josh is making – imagine if he would have just punched it in when he was at the 1. This would be an opportunity to take the lead. It's going to be a run here.
Up, nope, a little bubble screen to the outside, and he jukes into the tackle. So
Josh, no. All he had to do was walk right by. I don't even think the guy saw him. He's
nope,
like,
there he go. Up, better. He felt bad. He's like, I got him.
oh, my gosh.
3rd down and goal for the Bears. Got down to the 3-yard line. They've only been able to pick up a yard. Tight end coming in motion from right to left. Tariq Cohen at the top of that eye. Is slow. How about a QB draw with Lindholm?
Right into the defense. Didn't even try to look for a gap, dude.
Oh, that was
Look
just,
at this.
That was such
He
a
runs
good look.
right into the defense.
Going the
What
other
is he
way.
doing?
Red zone turnover for Draco. You saw it the entire way.
Oh, wow. Darnell Savage. Safety for my Green Bay Packers, paired up with Adrian Amos. One of the most talented secondaries in the NBL. We're talking Deion Metcalf, Kevin King, Jair Alexander. This team is just filled with corners and safeties that can make plays, and they got pass rushers.
Hold on. So Josh got down inside the 11-yard line and ran 2 screen passes.
Scared. Kick the field goal, Josh, and play some defense.
Take your 3.
He's not though. He's 100% going for it.
Recognize 2099. Also stream beat up like the red zone field. Appreciate it, man. Team of the year drops tomorrow, I believe. Is what I was told. He says confident. Nope, he's not. He's going for it. And
Oh, Josh.
what a big red zone turnover. Forced by the Green Bay Packers. As Stafford looks over the middle. Almost found Devontae Adams. We'll be full screen the rest of the time with that Green Bay and Chicago game at the conclusion of Tennessee and Indianapolis. NBL Live broadcast 322. We hope you will join us again. We got Week 17 action coming up tomorrow night or Wednesday night. We're scheduling it right now, but it'll be some key games as we go into the playoffs. Then we got playoffs all week, and then another Madden live stream coming up on Tuesday night. So don't miss out on that one.
I'm getting DMs.
Lindholm on 4th and 7. Can Josh clutch up back in the end zone? He's got a man, and it's a touchdown.
Let's go.
Oh, how about the read from Burrito Bob, a.k.a. Josh, a.k.a. Mr. Bush Latte himself.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's upheld. It was
Oh, it's okay. Oh.
No, we were fine. We were fine.
It was. I thought maybe it wasn't going to count. It was close in the back. I've seen it go either way. Shout out to the guy DMing me right now saying, hey, just a side note, if Chewbacca doesn't claim that, DM me, I'll be an alternate. It's not, I mean, they're really testing the integrity here. It wouldn't have lasted 6 years,
Hey,
60 people in the community if we didn't have integrity. Can't do that, man.
It's like me in
stay
high
here.
school. You can't make your shot if you don't shoot it.
Yeah, I guess you
The
got to. I
James
guess you got to
Harden
try.
method.
I appreciate the attempt. We just can't do that.
It's the James Harden method, man. Just keep chucking them up. 51 shots a night, but you make a couple of those, and you got a good stat line. Well, not a good stat line. You got a good points line.
Shout out to Project Fat.
How about 2020? The score right now in Tennessee, in Indianapolis. So the Titans get the ball back, and so far what we've seen from the Titans is they stormed out to a 20-6 lead, and then they've thrown picks since then. EG got thrown off. Bomber, I'm telling you, he got thrown off because his audio wasn't working.
Oh.
Stafford looking up the seam. Oh, he's lucky that one didn't get picked off.
He's been real aggressive, really trusting his throw
Shubak,
power.
I will handle it after. Shubak, I appreciate you messaging me on Twitter, but like,
Gosh.
I'm in the middle of a stream, so I will hit you up after the stream.
Josh does a phenomenal job of using and running straight into the defense, allowing Calvin Vaughn to get wide open on that motion drag. You know how motion drag's going. He goes in motion. It's obviously going to be a motion drag here. And Josh unable, and then clicks on and then hit sticks air and allows for about a 20-yard pickup. But at least Burrito Bob and these Indianapolis Colts are making it interesting.
36 for Stafford. He's looking right at the seam one more time. Pettis, nice catch. They're inside the red zone. We'll go to the double box in a second. Is Harold with the carry. All right, that's what Josh needed to stop to use your timeouts here.
I don't know. I think they're going to call their play quick. I mean, they're at the 43. They need to get about 6-7 more yards here.
Face mask on the 2-yard line. Brutal. Ooh, looks like EG's going to be throwing it. 2nd and 13. Driving back is Mariota, rolling right side, back across his body.
Stop hit
Complete
sticking.
first down.
Jeez. He's clicking and sticking from 5 yards away. And I just gave the first. Now he's got to burn a timeout, which isn't going to do him any help. Right here,
Save one
Titans
for
just
the
going to run the
ice.
ball.
Aaron Jones got stopped on the 1 yard line, by the way, as they've hit the 2-minute warning in the first half. First down and 10. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Oh, counter run. Why not run a slow developing run play that loses you yards? Loss of 2 on the play. Why are you calling? Save that timeout. Please don't call the timeout after this play. It doesn't matter anyways. Just don't call it. Josh, if you're paying attention.
He's not. No, he's not. He's
No, he's
calling
absolutely
this.
going to call that timeout. Why ice the
I'd
kicker
run
when
it to
you
the
can place
right. Running away from Von Miller here.
Big hit, left side.
What
Hey,
are we looking at
maybe
here?
he is watching.
What are we watching? What are we looking at here? 45 yards?
From the 28-yard line, yep, 45-yarder.
45-yarder. Gonna get one more play here.
By the way, the Green Bay Packers are just absolutely stifled at the goal line right now. They've gone backwards 3 yards. Third and goal on the right side of your screen. Stafford under center, Jones in the backfield. Why not give it to Jones one more time? Yep, there he goes. He got in. Third time's the charm. Aaron Jones in the end zone. 7-0.
Yeah, nice run. Way to trust your halfback there. And that's a kind of a Draco play call right there. He doesn't really expect you to come out I formation and actually run the ball, sitting at the 6-7 yard line and go on third down. But the Green Bay Packers trust Aaron Jones, and they were willing to settle for the 3.
Mariota and the Titans, they took a timeout, stopping with 24 seconds left. So now interesting. As you questioned, if I'm Indy, do I just take the timeout at the end of this play and I'm going to get a chance to get the ball back? Or do I save it for the ice? Do I really think I have a chance? Harold with the carry down to the 21-yard line. Nope, he's just going to trust the ice. Rock saying sometimes it's easier just to hit the strip button. I agree. Drops was a lie. Sorry. We were totally drops. If it didn't work for you, make sure your EA account is locked. We got our jump truck giveaway we'll be doing in about 10 minutes time, so stick around for that one. As well as the conclusion of these week 16 games. So happy to have you guys along with us. Appreciate you guys checking out the NBL Network. Hope you're enjoying your evening, and hope you got that national championship game on. I don't right now because I'm doing this, but I really like that one. Leno facing pressure, by the way. And, boy, Draco's offense is rough. Ice kick. Center hash mark, 3 seconds left. Looks like it should be good. The kick is up, and it is good, and the Tennessee Titans are going to bomber. The word is escape with a 3-point win.
This isn't a very convincing win for Tennessee, but a team that's probably going to take this win and say, hey, we're now playoff bound, so there's nothing negative we're going to say about this game. We're going to forget about it and now just clinch our playoff spot as we're going to improve now to 10-5. Jets fell to what? What are they, 9-6 right now?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, Dadley's got updated. So, yeah, so the Titans at 10-5, which automatically puts them in because the Chargers fell to 7 losses. Now it's really going to be looking at the Jets and the Chargers. Who's going to be able to sneak in as the Chargers have the head-to-head over the New York Jets.
Hand off to Tariq Cohen, left side. All right, well, there you go. So the word from Gabby. Big shout out, by the way, to Gabby and Krayla over at EA. I have been told that you can pick Team of the Week. Team of the Year, excuse me. You can pick Team of the Week, I guess, if you really want. That Jacoby Myers is fired. But yes, you can pick the Team of the Year. They just won't be granted until they are actually in the game, so you won't get them until tomorrow. But big shout out to Gabby. Answer that question on the fly.
Rip left. Under 10, 10. Hey, 22. Under crunch. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
So there you go. There's your answer. Yeah.
So you were wrong, Nick.
It sucks, man.
So apologize to
I
everybody
will-
for
I
being
will
wrong.
Absolutely not.
You were wrong.
I will not. I will do no such thing.
Yeah, but being wrong right there is actually being right. I mean, it's a good thing that you were wrong because now, you asked. That was the first part of being right. So if I spin it the right way, you actually were right. And it was a positive thing. Team of the year, man. A lot of solid cards coming out of that. along with the NFL 100. I almost bought a Team of the Week pass last night, and the way you said that, I was like, why did I? Now that you said that, the way you said it, I was like, why did I even think about buying that pack at this point? What am I thinking? I'm listening to Porter.
Yeah, Mr. Hemi taking that Peters. Team of the year.
Effort just a little off today.
Which microphone? If it's mine, then yes. If it's Bombers, then also yes. I just need to know.
Wait, what's going on?
Somebody said to turn up my mic. Or turn up a mic. So, yeah. 7-0 the score here in, what's great is I'm going to turn my mic up, and then I'm going to yell something. They're going to go, turn it down. You don't have to yell at me. 7-0 Green Bay on top, and they have a 3rd and 5 incoming. 2 wide receivers left side, 1 over to the right side of the formation. Aaron Jones on the right hip of Matt Stafford, a.k.a. Stat Padford. Stafford changing up the play. 24 seconds left in the first half. Big play if Chicago can get a stop. They will have 2 timeouts remaining. Stafford faking the old quarterback draw. Pressure up the middle. Down goes Stafford. 19 seconds left. That was Crawford with the sack. And Draco letting another 4 seconds run off the clock before taking the timeout.
Yeah, 4th and 16, an opportunity for a punt here. Matt Stafford just can't get rid of the ball right before the end of the half here. And Chicago's hoping that their special teams can be extra special right now, as you do have the man, the myth, the legend, was hopefully going to be a Houston Texans. He thought it. He booked his flight. Didn't happen. And the way he ran that special teams return, we don't want him. We don't even want him anymore.
Do I need to subscribe for giveaway? If not, am I following you? I don't know if you're following me. Hit the heart button at the top.
What?
No, you don't need to subscribe.
Here we go. 18 Gators.
Nope, you have not picked the dump truck winner. We'll pick the dump truck winner in 2 minutes' time. Remember, the dump truck tonight, you get your 2 winner's choice plus 10K training. Reminder, when I message you, make sure you know how to check your whispers. Please make sure you know how to check your whispers. It'll make everything that much more easy. Or easier if you're using English. And then, as well, you got to make sure you're following the channel and active in the chat. You guys are all active, so congratulations. NFC North all swapping QBs. Yeah, a little bit. Is Drago's just gonna take a knee. We'll go to halftime. 7-0 Green Bay on top. Not Bomber, not the prettiest game I've ever seen.
No, a very just back and forth Draco style game. This is one of the games that you think, if it was previous Maddens, I would kind of favor Draco in the sense it's low scoring. Matt Stafford's been kind of off today, slinging the ball, a lot of high and hot passes, trying to squeeze it in there. You got to think the Draco defense is going to come away with the turnover. But for right now, our Green Bay Packers are pretty safe, sitting at 7-0, and the ineptitude of Leno in this offense, unable to put points on the board in the first half. Let's see what happens.
Jay Brewski, is this DC grind? No, Jay. This is our franchise mode. 32 players, 32 teams, and we are in week 16. What is a dump truck? It's a bigger giveaway at the end of the night. Tonight it is 2 winners' choice instead of 1 that we've been giving away. Ryder, you can select the Team of the Year stuff. You just won't get it until they're actually released in the game. So, I don't think anybody... Oh, Aaron Jones! Oh, Aaron Jones! Oh, get out of here, Aaron! 10-5, touchdown Packers! The little shimmy shake in the hole, and away goes Aaron Jones for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, just a little hezzy, dead leg cut back there for Aaron Jones. And as I always have said on the Building the Franchise Green Bay Packers series, that this offense goes as Aaron Jones goes, averaging 4.8 yards per carry, 7 touchdowns. That's his 8th on the season. This guy is electric, and when he can get you over 100 yards, this team is undefeated.
Tim.
You know how I know that?
How?
Because he's only had 100-yard game this entire year. They won 40-14. Now he's got 2. So, I mean, it was 1-0 coming in. That's undefeated to me.
Tim99B asking, when are you on Drops next? We'll be on Madden Live next Tuesday with more drops and giveaways. We have some streams coming up this week, though, with Week 17 of playoffs. So make sure you guys tune in, support the NBL Network, even though we won't have giveaways or drops. We will still have lots of fun here. All right. I'm going to draw that last giveaway. Stump Truck, 2 winners' choice. Make sure you check your whispers. If you do win, you'll have 5 minutes to claim. Otherwise, we are re-rolling. Ball's out. Oh, look at Leno.
Whoa.
And then Leno Jr.
Whoa, what was that? Is this some kind of joke league, bro? Did Leno just fumble it and Leno Jr. picked it up? What were you thinking when you saw that?
That was, I thought I had a stroke. Congratulations, Abu Phoenix,
Oh my
who's
God.
been here since early in the stream. Like, since early in the stream.
congrats,
Congratulations.
man.
I'll be whispering you in just a second.
Mike 50. Switch, switch.
Man, Hall is super slow there. I
It's
mean,
not-
he is
he's not quick.
fast. But he got heart.
Congrats to Abu Phoenix. Check your whispers. You got 5 minutes to play.
56. I'm coming.
Wow, hold on. I got this. Nightbot got feisty there.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
That was nuts. Hey, and he responded. So congratulations to Abu Phoenix. That'll do it for our giveaways tonight. We're going to be with you till the end of this game. But big shout out to everybody in the chat that has been hanging out with us from even before when we only had like 100 people in here because EA was streaming. So we appreciate you guys.
Down. 10 Nova.
14-0. Green Bay on top, but Chicago driving inside the 15-yard line. Leno rolling out. Leno showing off those wheels again.
Is it
What's
crazy
happening?
that when he's sidestepping to the left,
He's
and then when he
faster?
hits left trigger to put the ball down, he's running? It's the same speed. I didn't see anything different. How slow is this guy?
He's not quick.
That's probably why he thinks Hall's quick and he just keeps calling reverses for Hall. He's like, dude, Hall's fast. No, Ian Leno, you're just terribly slow.
You're not quick.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
2nd and 16. Leno dropping back to pass. Waiting. Sitting. Hey, no speed needed there when you're just sacked to the pocket. It's Villarreal with the sack.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of sacks today because Green Bay's able to get pressure and they're able to contain in their secondary, not allow any of these receivers to really get any separation. Last year, Leno was sacked 52 times. This year, coming into this game, 2 games left, 38. So he's kind of knocked down some of those sacks, but tonight it doesn't really show.
Phoenix is currently picking the 2 players he gets from the dump truck giveaway. Big thank you one more time to EA Madden NFL, Krelo and Gabby over there for allowing us the opportunity to continue to stream on Madden Live. We certainly do appreciate it. 3rd and 22. And this time, just play it safe. Hands it to Tariq Cohen. Look at about 7-8. Wow, that's a generous spot to the 18. That is a generous spot as he didn't even sniff the 18, but doesn't really matter. 4th and 14. Chicago's going to have to settle for a field goal. Man, hey, Bomber, this Draco offense is really bad.
Yeah, it struggles inside the red zone. It struggles to get past midfield, and when it does, it runs into another roadblock inside the 30, then inside the 20, inside the 10. It just seems like a complete struggle to drive the ball in a tight field situation. So they're really relying on the running attack, or they're relying on Ian Leno to kind of stretch the play out by using his legs. And the only problem is he ain't got no legs, Nick.
I mean, he technically has legs.
I think it's debatable at this point.
Okay, well, it's fair.
He does have leggings on.
Okay, sure.
I just don't know if there's any legs inside of him.
there might
I
just
don't
be
know.
stuff,
I don't
yeah.
know. I can't confirm, nor I guess can I deny that he has legs or doesn't have legs. I just haven't seen him. So what I have seen of his movement, he doesn't
They're
have
not
legs.
useful.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We'll be with you till the end of this game or till the moment that Green Bay makes this no longer a question, which may already be true. So, Bomber, we should probably leave now. See ya. What's anybody chat you're watching right now? Anybody in the chat want to let me know what's going on with national championship game?
Ready. 250. Let's put him on the glasses. Let's put
2nd down and 7. Pistol formation for Matt Stafford. Handoff to Aaron Jones outside. Good block on the edge. Oh, the little juke move. Oh, Aaron Jones. Oh, Aaron to the 32-yard line.
Look at that juke, a little swim underneath. He must have a 90+ juke rating. Let's see what his juke rating is. That's the left trigger juke.
Woo.
Outside, his juke rating is 88. So that was just a really nice move there with 94 agility.
All right. What's going on, Canuck? How about a little jet sweep to Williams? It's a little more speed on the jet sweep. He'll pick up 3 yards.
It doesn't look like Hall, who was walking the halls there on his end around. Tyrone Williams, the former second-round pick from last season, having a sophomore super year here for the Green Bay Packers. They got a little 3-headed monster brewing at the wide receiver position now with Pettis, Williams, and Davante Adams.
Yes, you can pick Team of the Year players. 14-3 Green Bay on top. 4 wide set for Stafford in the pistol, 2 to each side. Got McFarland in the backfield. As Stafford drops back, McFarland just totally whiffed on that block. Oh, he went for the cut block and got hurdled, but Equanimeous St. Brown takes the first down yards. Get him
Yeah,
to the
see what
20.
happened was he double-teamed Khalil Mack, but to the right of Khalil Mack, if you're the quarterback, 3 blitzer coming in. They double Khalil Mack, and they just allow the edge to come in untouched, but Stafford does a great job chopping his feet, getting outside, throwing on the run to the left side in the flat, picking up the first down, keeping the chains moving.
Hand off to Aaron Jones in the hole, up to the 17-yard line. 149 and 2 touchdowns. It's a good start to this game.
Good start. I mean, this is almost a finish. We only got a quarter left, Nick. The Green Bay Packers are slicing and dicing this Draco defense.
Hand up to Jones outside.
Wow.
Oh, what a block. And Aaron Jones, 3-time Aaron Jones to the house. It has been the ground and pound attack for Green Bay as they extend the lead with this
It's
kick
just so
to
much
21-3.
patience. So we've seen 3 different types of runs. We've seen just up the middle, hits him with the dead leg, kind of uses his speed to get some separation. Then on the left side, we saw a nice little duck under, and then he's gone to the house. And this one, he just waits on his blocks, accelerates to the right pylon, into the end zone. That's easy peasy for our man Aaron Jones, as the Bears are going to struggle here to put points on the board,
Well, how
but their
about a nice
special
kick return?
teams
Yeah.
coming up special.
By the way, if you did win a giveaway tonight, first of all, congratulations. Second of all, know that it takes up to 48 hours for it to hit your account. Because they have to manually add them. So, I get a lot of those messages of, I haven't gotten it yet, and I'm like, it's been 10 minutes. Like, slow down. Appreciate everybody who's hanging out with us for NBL Live Broadcast 322. NBL Broadcast 323 will be coming up either tomorrow night or Wednesday. I do not know which one yet, but follow us on Twitter at NBL Network and at Bomber League. You'll find all the stream times when we announce them. They are posted to both places. Evan Cougar, we already drew the dump truck. But thanks for tuning in. 2nd down and 10, shotgun formation for Leno. 4 wide set, 3 to the right side, 1 over to the left side. Boy, the Chicago offense has struggled to push the ball down the field. We'll find Washington underneath, 1st down and more. Let's step out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it interesting here. We saw the Indianapolis Colts come back, but they had a little bit more pulse on offense. Right now, it's just been pretty dead for the Chicago Bears. And the time that they were inside the red zone, they threw an interception. So it's 21-3, down 18 points. You got a quarter left, Nick, inside the 26. What's the chances Chicago can get back into this game and make it entertaining for us down the stretch?
0. Anyways, whoops. Appreciate everybody who hung out with us. Sorry, I'm answering questions. Also stick with us. We're gonna raid somebody. Find somebody who's streaming tonight. Been a good night though. Good night of Madden action. Again, week 17 playoff time here in the NBL is always a lot of fun. 2nd and 2, hand up to Tariq Cohen. Picks up the 1st down to the 13-yard line. Oh, there may not be anybody to really raid. Because it's national championships. Let me know. Oh, D-Croft just went live. Well, D-Croft's getting raided then. So cool.
Cool.
My guy D-Croft. He's playing his Madden Challenge online qualifiers. Leno rolling out right side. Showing off those wheels again. Dude, he runs so far.
He doesn't have
to throw the
legs,
ball
man.
away.
I mean, it's pretty fast. Imagine if you just had leggings on, but no legs. I don't know how far you could actually make it. I mean, you wouldn't be able to really run, right? Leno's running at least, or whatever that is. So if he does have legs, he's incredibly slow, turtle-like. If he doesn't have legs, it's pretty impressive. So it depends how you look at it, guys.
Empty backfield for Leno on 2nd and 10. Looking up the seam, has a man. That's Reed with the catch. Leaping in front of the defender and getting the Chicago Bears on the board with a touchdown. They cut into this Green Bay lead back to 12. And now 11. 5:02 left. Green Bay scores a touchdown here. It's GG's in the chat. So far, Bomber, that's the scary part, is that Chicago has not found a way to stop Aaron Jones.
No, not at all. Aaron Jones has just ran free. As you said, we call him AJ3 right now. 3 touchdowns on the day. Can he go and get number 4? What do you guys think in the chat? I just feel like it's primed to happen. Maybe a toss outside. We haven't seen that. Maybe even a draw play. He scored on an array of runs here as he's going for the 4th touchdown of the game for old Aaron Jones, trying to win this division and take this playoff spot away from the Chicago Bears.
McCarthy says, thank you for the drops. Appreciate it, man. Yep, we did all the giveaways. Appreciate you tuning in. We're just going to stick with you till the end of this game. Abu Phoenix won the dump truck. Michael Jason, now make sure your account's linked. If it's not working, check in with EA Help. There are a lot of guys that, some guys, I don't know, man. There you go. Like, some guys have drops work, some guys don't. I don't know. I have no idea how that works on the back end. 7-7. LSU Clemson. Thank you. Handoff, Aaron Jones right side, little stretch run, trying to cut it back inside. Good tackle from Chicago. Clock running 12 for 182 and 3 tutties. That's brutal. Now a 2nd down and 9 for Matt Stafford and the Green Bay Packers. Pettis, the new Green Bay Packer on the right side, he is in motion as Stafford drops back to pass. He's going to look for Pettis underneath. Checked pretty hard there by Roquan Smith underneath. Still made the catch. 7 of 10, 95 yards. Bomber. Green Bay not looking to push it down the field at all.
Yeah, just a little motion drag there to Dante Pettis, former San Francisco 49er, trying to get him involved in the offense, but there's a wall there. You don't want to run a motion drag into Roquan Smith because that's a hard-hitting middle linebacker that can lay the lumber down on you. Here we go, 3rd and 4, Aaron Jones time.
I'd be looking out route left side, Devontae Adams. That is soft coverage. There's your out route. There's Devontae Adams. Can't be going soft coverage with a guy like Devontae Adams out there.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to man up on 3rd and 4. Any 3rd and short, if you're going to play man, you have to get up and press and hope you get home with the blitz because you can just not allow the Green Bay Packers and Matt Stafford to walk into a layup like he just did on 3rd down, and the clock continues to tick, tick, tick as we're now under 3 minutes.
Big shout out to Josh Turod with the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for supporting the NBL Network. As Aaron Jones, how about just another 12-yard run to the 30-yard line as he's almost at 200 yards on the ground? More importantly, we're under 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, just running at will, and the clock is going to get stopped there on the toss outside, but Aaron Jones just continuing to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants against the Chicago Bears defense.
Poppy83 DM with the 9 months of subscribing. Appreciate it, Poppy. Thanks so much for tuning in. 21-10, Green Bay on top. This is a crucial game in the NFC North, and Green Bay in firm control. Pettis in motion from the left side as Stafford drops back to pass. He'll look underneath one more time. Listen, if Pettis is going on a drag, they're throwing the drag. Like, just start guarding.
Yeah, another motion drag there to Dante Pettis, trying to keep it simple. And right here is an opportunity for the Bears. If they could get a pick six on one of these drags, just get an interception, take it to the house. You just never know what can happen. 4-point game with a little over 2 minutes left. Can't count out the Bears in that situation. But right now, if they just continue to ground and pound, play it safe, and they get this field goal, it's GG's in the chat.
Nice cutback for Aaron Jones. Gets a couple. Shy, and then Jay asking, no chew clock. Yes, because NBL rules in our league, you can't kill clock until you're under 2 minutes to go in the game. So that would be why. Recognize St. Jones about to break franchise records this game. What's our record for most yards in a game?
Most yards in a single game?
Yeah.
I have no clue. Do you know
that
off the
on
top
the
of your head? No, we got by seasonal. We got seasonal records.
We've had 300-yard games. Pretty sure we've had a 300-yard game.
Oh, yeah. Running? Yeah, for sure. 100%. And receiving, too. I think Josh had a 300-yard receiving game with Fisher Fort with the Chicago Bears.
And we've had a 5-touchdown game on the ground. 3rd and 4. Play action pass for Stafford. Hey, why not look for that out route to Devontae Adams? There's that soft coverage on the outside. Under 2 to go, and it's another first down for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, all Devontae Adams has to do there, he does get his feet down. All's great that ends well. All's well that What the heck?
All's well that ends well, you weirdo.
What the heck?
You okay?
Oh
I know
my
it's been a
gosh.
while since it's been NBL
I just
Live.
would like him to stay in bounds. That's all I'm saying. If he could catch the ball and stay in
All's
bounds.
great that ends in a well.
Yeah.
All right, Poppy. stop.
Whatever. Delete that. Don't. What's the opposite of clipping it? Can you
Yeah, unclip it? Can you
Hey,
just clip it
unclip
and throw
that.
it away?
What the? I mean, it's just we're going on the third hour here. Or second hour. What? I have no idea. I have no idea
Bomber's
anymore,
gonna go take
chat.
a nap or something.
Yeah. my head
McFarland
is
with the
starting to
carry.
hurt.
It's not Aaron Jones. Look at the smart play, though, from Nemo trying to stay out of the end zone. And he gets taken out of the 1 yard line. Put your
I just
GGs
punched
the
it
chat. This
in.
game
I don't
is
know
over.
why I stay out of the end zone. It makes. I mean,
You
to
just
me,
end the
there's just
game.
more things that could happen by having to hand the ball off in the final 2 minutes. You know, you could fumble, they could pick it up. Just run into the end zone and go up 18. And game's over like Rover.
There's your Neils. All right, we're going to raid
Yes?
D. Croft. What's up, Neil? 2110 Green Bay on top. Appreciate everybody who hung out with us. A lot of you guys came in after the EA stream, but for everybody who's here from all the way in the beginning at 7 o'clock to now, we appreciate you guys checking out the NBL. We hope you will join us for Week 17 action coming up. It's going to be either tomorrow or Wednesday night. Follow us on Twitter at NBL Network and at Bomber League. We will announce it when it is scheduled. It's been a great night of action. We hope you guys enjoyed yourself. We'll be back on Madden Live on Tuesday. I'm going to throw up the Madden Live schedule one more time, and then we're going to raid D. Croft. Make sure you show your NBLs in chat and let him know NBL sent you for his DC grind. Good luck to D. Croft, and for my co-host Bomber, I am Nick Masesko. Thanks so much for tuning in to NBL Live, and we will see you next time right here on the NBL Network.
Check, waiting. Check 56.